Yo, good evening, everybody. Hello, Lodril High. Hello, Baconcopter. Hello, Toast. Nice to see all of you. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. I, of course, doing great. I did have a very nice day, in fact. Hey, Rask, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry, I saw your message, like, as I was clicking start on the stream, but I'm glad you're here. It is nice to see you as well as the rest of you. You know what I did today? I actually spent some money. And for once, it was not on old games. No, it was on new-ish games. What's up, Justin Brett? And it's mainly our community's fault, if we can be real for a second here. I grabbed that Stellaris bundle on Humble. I know I complained about Stellaris and its stupid war system, but I think there may be more there that I've missed. I think maybe I could have set myself in a better situation to take advantage of the war system. I also really like the game, just in general. War stuff aside, I really like expanding my empire and dealing with the different resources and all of that. And I've been very curious about the DLC. The DLC looks like it adds a bunch of really neat stuff. So busy with work recently, yeah, I understand that. I had a really stressful week or two of work, and then this week is actually pretty okay. We're actually doing interviews. We need to expand our team quite a bit, as it turns out. So yeah, I got Stellaris DLC. That's exciting. I picked up that that Record of Lodoss War Metroidvania. I think it's Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth, I think it's called. Because it's on sale right now. It's about to leave early access on March 27th. And the price will go up then. Also, I get a discount because I own Touhou Luna Nights. Yeah. So it only cost me like $9 to pick up. I'm thinking if you guys are interested, we could stream it. I've been very, very, very much in the mood for a Metroidvania. And it's probably not huge. Touhou Luna Nights wasn't huge either, so. Kragger, I picked up the Record of Lodoss War platformer, the Metroidvania, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. So, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe streaming that. Maybe if there is a time after Loop Hero, maybe cramming it in there. Maybe sticking it in between Loop Hero and Moon Crash, if that won't make people riot. Maybe sticking it in after Final Fantasy 1. I don't know. We'll see. Feel underqualified for your position? I think most people feel that way when starting at like a big new position. I kind of felt that way when I first got started at this job, and I've been there for almost 12 years now, so I think it's a natural affliction. Especially if you're very concerned about your performance and how others perceive it. I think it's hard not to just have that natural inclination. So yeah, I got Stellaris DLC, I got the Record of Lodoss War game. I also, just because it was really cheap, I picked up the rest of the King's Bounty games I don't have, which was Warriors of the North, and then 2 pieces of DLC. I don't even know what they were, but they were like 60 cents, so I was like, okay. So I have a lot of stuff to play coming up. I do think tonight after the stream, I'm probably gonna jump straight into Stellaris, start a new game, and see what all this DLC does. Not sure what I'm gonna want to play in Stellaris though. Not sure if I'm gonna want to go to war with everybody again, or if I want to try and be peaceful. Played half of the first modern King's Bounty. It's fun. Does go on. King's Bounty games are long. Yeah, it took some effort for me to finish. I've only finished the first King's Bounty. I've only beaten the Legend. I've started Armored Princess. I think it was the version inside of Crossworlds. But I got I got sidetracked by something. But I enjoyed the Legend a lot. I really, really liked that game. It's very long, but it's a lot of fun too. And I didn't even play it very well. I ended up marrying the pirate lady who gives bonuses to all your pirate units, and I ended up using pirates way too long. I wouldn't upgrade to other units as my pirates died off. I would go back to the sea area and hire more pirates. I actually expended the game of pirates. There were no more pirates. And eventually I was like, okay, I guess I have to use other things in this now. House of Dead Sounds, dude, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. You got you a purple gem. Commence the jiggling. Oh, and I got one more thing. I didn't get this today, but this is very special. This is very special. Public service, really. I'm gonna try something new on tonight's stream. Need some beef jerky. My wife got a free package of Signature Select beef jerky. I have no idea if it's good or not. I'm not really a beef jerky person. I've had precious little beef jerky in my lifetime. But my wife was just like, you know, you always just I think I would get in trouble for advertising that house. And I was like, you know, you always, like, you do your stream, you're super hungry afterwards, you come downstairs and, like, you eat, like, a big snack or, like, half a meal at, like, 1 in the morning. Why not take this with you? Enjoy it with your wine. And I was like, that's a really good idea. Really good idea. So we'll crack this open later once I start feeling peckish. Oh, and I have other stuff to know. Dragon Quest XI is really fun. I've pretty much only heard good things from people that have played Dragon Quest XI. Okay. Community Night contributions for April, which you just saw Lodra High and Kragger throw in for. They're open right now. If you want to dictate a game for me to play, dictate. In April, you'll want to throw coins at that. Also, nominations for Chill Nights are open right now. We have, I believe, 6 nominations so far. The spreadsheet should still be linked below, I think in the welcome section. You can see what's been nominated. I think it's... What's leading right now? Oh, A Little Lily Princess. I think the top 3 right now are Little Lily Princess, King's Bounty, and Uncharted Waters, I think? But that can very easily change if more people nominate things, or if people nominate more of those. So, and nominations are gonna be open for like 2 weeks. So there's plenty of time for that. All right, I think that's all the really pressing announcements. I might as well get... I didn't forget yours, I was just naming the top 3. There's also Sign of the Sojourner. There was is it Yonder? I don't remember. How do we vote again? We're not voting. If you go into the Dragon Coin options, there's a green one that says nominate a chill game. Pop that open, type in the name of the game you want to nominate, and send it off. You can nominate as many games as you want. Just nominate each one once per person. And if multiple people nominate the same game, that'll push it up in the ranking. And then in like 2 weeks, we'll vote on the top 3. So those will be the ones that got the most nominations. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I think last time... I'm not even sure what it was I was gonna do. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do tonight. I want to start off, I want to go back to chapter 1. And I want to try with the rogue again. Because I feel like I didn't really get anything good going with the rogue. Back to nominate. You're thinking of In Other Waters? You could also nominate that too. Hey, Manic, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, let's just go. I know I'm working against myself on this part. My lead is because it was nominated previously by me. If each time someone nominates something gets added to previous nominations, wouldn't theoretically be possible for someone to guarantee their game goes? No, because these nominations y'all do now, I'm not adding to the permanent list. Those, The previous nominations are only from the old system, where I was maintaining a permanent list. So no matter how many times a Little Lily Princess shows up, it'll always have the same number of previous nominations. So yeah, I can't do a rolling thing anymore. I mean, you've seen how that works with the NES nominations. We get up to like 70 of them in like a week and a half. So yeah, I have to cut this stuff off somewhere, otherwise it just never ends. So, it's been a night posting. Oh, I hope you are doing okay, buddy. I hope things are all right-ish, or will improve somewhat. Is Vent Control the new name for Get? No. So a number of new channels have been added since you were last poking around the Discord, Rask, and one of them is a channel to just vent about stuff, to just let stuff out. That's Vent Control. Seems to be quite wow, okay. Seems to be quite therapeutic for a lot of people. Shit does get real up in there, that's for damn sure. Fundamentally okay, big fucking headache. Sorry to hear that, dude. Thimbleweed Park in Donut County, that's right. Thank you, House. Thank you for the reminder. Thimbleweed Park, I have a personal interest in doing. Donut County's a funny one, because my kids actually got really into Donut County, and they wanted it. Put this over here. My kids wanted to play it, so actually I have Donut County on phones, but I think it would actually be cheaper and easier for me to buy it on PC. Actually, was it part of the big social justice bundle? I wonder. Love this game's OST. It's a really good one. It sounds really cool. Hey, Worst Elephant, how's it going? Need to teach someone difference between us. Yeah, it sounds not very. Give me my items. That sounds not very pleasant at all. Alright, a little bit of evasion. Seems like if boots have any kind of special effect on them, it lowers their evasion chance. Magic Spear, attack speed. I like having huge counters. Have some huge counters. Let's do more evasion. Okay, cool. May all of those giving you grief find in their next life they've been reincarnated as blue slimes in a Dragon Quest game. Alright, spooters. Vampires. Vampires and spooters. Spooters and vampires. Let's go ahead do this. So I can build my peak up north of this. I'm gonna put spooters there. Oh, some vampires like here. Let's see how that goes. See if that's a terrible idea or not. Okay, over there. Sorry, things are yeah. Hey, you're a mimic. Those other guys said they got a vaccination shot. It was great. Gave tips on how to lie and cheat. Ew. Why do people have to be so gross? Like, I've never really understood this propensity to just, like, put one over on people, you know? I've never understood the satisfaction that some people apparently get from doing that. Alright. Slimy vampires. And this is, we're back on chapter 1, so the vampires aren't gonna be like summoning bats and doing horrible shit like that. Alright, let's get these going. Oh, I have a Blood Grove. I actually want to put that here. I guess I put it on the other side. Communicate really poorly and give tips on how to be an asshole. Tips I'm sure everyone needs. Considering getting comfort nachos, I would heartily encourage that. I think comfort nachos are great. I have comfort jerky for later when I'm facing starvation near the end of this stream, as I want to do. You guys, guest of honor convention where I'm saying, oh. Cool. Okay. That's a yes. Evasion. This'll help me kill things faster. I kind of don't want to focus so much on counter. I'd rather focus on, like, mitigating damage. I'd like to get more counter stuff going. But Burger King, nice. Nice. Yeah, Burger King is very much comfort food. I brought Burger King. Can't fit through the internet. It's the thought that counts, Peach. I hope you're doing well, too. Alright, Peak! This is what peak performance looks like. I want more spooters, and I also don't want to die. I also really hate those. I don't want that. Can we not? Doing good, got soft serve and fish sandy. Okay, you know what? Until something is done about that, I'm just gonna do that. Because it's not like I use road lanterns for anything. Like, ever. Put a grove over here. Vampires concern me. It's a really stupid thing to say out loud, but I find vampires concerning. Yes. And yes. And you know what? I want all of these. Give me everything. 19% evasion. Let's see how helpful that's going to be. The road lanterns are hella useful. I think I've been underutilizing them. Ruins, you say? Ruins got out of hand last time, but I like what you get from the monsters. When it says they stack, nice. What I want to know is why every time I add a card, I get a million of them only. Oh god, Peach. The other night I had that with Meadows. There was just no end to Meadows ever. It was infinite Meadows. And I got one village early on and then no more until like the end of the game. The weed is coming for me. Up to 4 for complete tranquility? Wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. Alright. I want to try and make some slightly more optimal. As I'm doing when I play gay with you and you tell me we're up for me, yes, I was, and we were. What is wrong with people? Why are there people like that? Okay, I can obliterate things. That's good. I'm gonna hang on to it for a bit, though. I'm hoping... Hey! Blissful Ignorance. Smoke screen. After losing 20% max HP in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. Max HP is increased by 1 for each... I'm gonna take Cold Scars. Old Scars, fairly early, easy pick. Seemed like it. Seemed like it. Ruined. I want to use ruins, but I also don't want this to be like a huge disaster. Alright, good. More spider. I'm scared of putting down spiders. I probably should, but man. I don't want to over spooter myself. And I'm worried. Okay, you know what? We'll put some spooters over here. We'll do a bit of spootering. What have we? Defense and counter. Defense would be nice. Yeah. Damage to all. I like the evasion bonus. Half evasion, ton of counter. Like, it's almost to the point where I just want plain boots. I guess if we're doing a shit ton... Why can't I just have it all? Why can't this game just give me what I want? One spider deserves another, and another, and another. Alright, I'm going for it. Hopefully this means we just kill things faster. This track is some serious spooky Skelly Boy stuff. It's pretty perfect for this game. Oh, I got a kitchen knife, sweet. Break time, oh my god, I was so tired, saw the second 3... Okay, counters actually seem to work there pretty well. So the second 3-hour meeting coming up in a couple of hours. Oh, dude. It's nice to see you, not a roguelike. Thank you for spending your valuable resting time with me for some reason. Had a 5.5-hour meeting on Monday. Dude, I had... oh, hey, Fury Fighter. My old boss, years ago, when I first started this company, was god-awful about that. She would have these awful... Alright, we're getting artilleried by that thing. She would just have these awful meetings that just raged absolutely out of control for hours and hours and hours. And we accomplished absolutely nothing because she was terrible at running meetings. But she insisted upon having them. It sucked. The boss who came in after her, who I have now, is a million times better, like in every possible way. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna make like a valley to stick mountains in. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when I say it out loud, but I'm gonna go with that. Let's stick some meadows over here, where there's other things, like Spooter Meadow. Meetings longer than 30 minutes suck, yeah. Yeah, they really do. That's more evasion, less counter. More evasion, less counter. Counter's been helping. Spitty boys are kind of annoying. Quick reboot does you wonders. What do you get if you fill in the entire map? I don't think you get anything. I don't think. I don't know. I've certainly never gotten that far. I can barely get past the bosses in this. Particular reason why evasion might be better than counter. I'm not sure about place. Thought I heard some. I'm not reading those spoilers. I'm trying to be good now. I'm trying to learn things on my own in this game. You know, I'm thinking I may have already bitten off a little more than I can chew. But we'll see how this fight goes. Oh god! Just instant death. Nice. Okay, that went exceptionally well. You know, those two spider cars are sad and unused. Dude, I'm walking the razor's edge right now. If you filled the whole map, do you stop getting cards? Probably not, because you could still get Oblivion cards to blow stuff up, and then you'd need new cards to fill them in with something else, right? You know what the problem with Rogue is? I just realized. Because you only get your equipment at the end of a loop, it's hard to tell if you should run or not. Like, I kind of feel like I should. Like, how are we looking here? I have Oblivions. I can nuke stuff if things get too dicey. That's good. That's really good. Immense dough. Ooh, a lot of damage though. I mean, if you just one-shot things, wow, counter and evasion on a piece of armor. What more could you ask for? A lot, I meant. Evasion, critical. Yeah, it's still a pretty big improvement. What's that piece of gear on the lower grid bottom right? So this one is special. So rogues don't get equipment from enemies. They get trophies. And the trophies go in this bag. And when you pass your camp, I guess you exchange the trophies for a big block, like a big drop of equipment. Plays very differently from Warrior, who just wanders around, beats the shit. Bottom left? Piece of gear on the lower grid, bottom left. Oh, sorry. I mean, it all breaks down to either, it's all going to be either weapons, armor, or boots. So, all right. They rotated out. Okay. I'll try to catch these things before they vanish. Okay, that was really cool. Just instant death. Compared to how cards work in Final Fantasy IX, but I can't because I was refusing to play it, so I don't know how cards work. That's by design. That was intentional. Oh god, I'm starting to vaporize my cards because I'm holding too many. Well, we can't have that, can we? Make more nice meadows up and around these places. Sure. This might be really dumb. I'm gonna do it anyway. Must have been boots. Or some kind of funky looking boots. Speedy boys. Can kind of sometimes one-shot Speedy boys. Hey, level up. Master of Fencing, 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. Get new set of traits. I'm gonna take Master of Fencing. Oh god, everything came out. Everything came out to play. Not. Annihilated. Thoroughly exploded. Hey, we made a thing. We made one of the big chunky boys. Ruins. Ruins. I run out of place to put ruins. I don't have many good options anymore. Have more Grove, I guess. I'm not really planning on going for the boss this time. Because I wanna escape with that kitchen knife I found. Read Moby Dick for your book club. Nice. Have you read it before? I read it in my literature classes in college. Rather enjoyed it. And I got an exquisite mirror. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna push this one. I want those. You have not? It's good stuff. I think it's quite good. Maximum road lanterning. Lanterning? So tempting to put down more spiders. Wow. I am doing a great deal of harm to these creatures. This is going strangely well. Unabridged version is not as bad as reputation suggests in terms of I didn't find it a particularly difficult book. It's very dense in places, I think is the main thing. Like, exceptionally dense. Yeah. I mean, it's not like Heart of Darkness dense, I don't think. This is all feeling very manageable. Yeah, I'm going around again. What do we get? Wow! More evasion, more defense. Yes. And some defense, too. That's good. 8. Oh. 8. 44% critical damage. You can go in there. For Loop here on my friends list stats, 13 friends have played recently, 9 friends wish list. Dude, the day it launched, there were like a dozen people on my friends list playing it. It was really funny. Ahab's speeches were kind of obtuse, maybe. You know what? Cemeteries seem kind of manageable. Let's put some more cemeteries down. And there's not, you know what? Because I put so many of these things down, there's just not a whole lot going on down here. Put one right in the middle. Boop. Is it my standard for dense bullshit is Dostoevsky? Wow, look at all those evades. Damn. Never liked Dostoevsky as much as you thought. As much as you thought you should. Oh, I got another blood grove, sweet. Ah, okay. That harpy kind of messed things up. I guess you can only plan so much for ruins, huh? They're gonna kind of get you regardless. I cannot wait to see how we fare against the big thick boy. Reference for dense bullshit is unabridged Les Mis. Yeah, I don't think you can get much denser than that. No, you can, but I mean, then you're talking like Ulysses. All right, here we go. Oh my god! I disintegrated him. He no longer exists. All right. Yeah, that was a crazy crit. That was insane. I don't want to lose my Oblivions is the thing. So, Spider fans, you get your wish. Because... I guess we're gonna re-blood. This is something you just let flow over you, trying to understand it is futile. Entire chapter early in Les Mis, I think, is just newspaper headlines, and that's on the gentler side. Another one? Sure, why not? Friend spooters. Thank you. I will have all the mountains, in fact. Did I just... Where? Did something just... Where'd it go? Or did something pop? No, it's not. Started playing D&D tonight. I wasn't expecting us to retroactively play out part of something that already happened, and it wasn't part of yet for 2.5 hours of reading a copy instead. What's up, Silver Mike? I don't know how he went from his earlier work to Ulysses. Portrait of an artist is nothing like him. Drinking. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna obliterate that one. I don't want to deal with that. Sometimes it happens in a game, barely had to pay attention. I think if I make it back, I think I can make it back without popping the boss. I'm probably gonna leave. I know this is going well, but I found some stuff I really want to keep. No, not that. Yeah, we got a bunch of good shit. But I might immediately try another run like this to see if I can get some similar luck, and if I do, we might actually try the boss. But I want this stuff. I want that metal. Metal's like a huge pain in the ass to get a hold of. Can we slow this roll, perhaps? Yeah, I made a book of memories. Nice. Not the crappy Silent Hill kind, the useful kind. You miss D&D? I sometimes miss tabletop gaming. I miss board gaming. Board gaming is the big thing I miss. I used to play Carcassonne and Dominion with one of my coworkers, and I loved it so much. Alright, yeah, we're out of here. This is good, though. This is good. This is going really good. I guess we can throw down some stuff real quick for some additional resources. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. Look at my stuff! Look at all my stuff! I got, what? I didn't even look at what it is. Exquisite mirror. It's a bit tarnished, but still does a better job than the surface of a lake or a metal plate. Its frame is decorated with tiny bolts of lightning. 6% chance to redirect lightning from the Storm Temple or a magical attack to a random enemy. Kitchen knife. Usually used to cut and peel vegetables. Also pretty dangerous for clumsy cook's fingers. Plus 1% base HP for every food item placed in your camp. Okay. That can go there. We'll sit on that one for a bit. Played all of Gloomhaven over Tabletop Sim with some friends. With a lot of fun. Very long. How long did it take you, Toast? Because I've heard that Gloomhaven sessions just like rage out of control, like worse than the worst Risk games. While games put a lot of page space into combat's often pretty engaging system if done well. People are posting the Tabletop Simulator module for Stardew Valley board game, which is pretty meta, yeah. A video game rendition of a board game rendition of a video game. Gloomhaven might be one of the best D&D adjacent games we've gotten into at the start of the pandemic. Why? Because you'd still be playing it now. Alright, where am I at? Where am I at? 6 metal off. 6 metal off from the smelter. 3 off from the Intel Center. Which one is the Storm? Okay, Smelter is the Storm Temple card. I kind of just want to do this, the Intel Center, and then circle back. Anybody got any cheerful anime recs? Sailor Moon. My girls have pretty much finished Sailor Moon. I think they're on the tail end of Super right now. They're so far beyond anything I ever watched in Sailor Moon. And it's great too. I didn't realize how goofy Sailor Moon gets. Like there's actually an episode, I think it's in Sailor Moon S, where they do like a full-on like Crayon Shin-chan scene. My wife was so pissed. She hates Crayon Shin-chan. She was like, I can't believe this. Did they ever do an anime adaptation of Meisani Koku? Because I bet if they did, that'd be really good. Whenever people are like, what's a feel good, what's a feel good manga? Like, instantly in my brain, it clicks to Meisani Koku. Like, I read that shit, yeah, I read that back in college, and it still sticks with me. So. I know, right? That was my Rally's car. Yeah, the Cobra GT 500. Yeah, I read my buddy in college had Gunsmith Cats, and I read all of it. I was super in love with it, so I should probably buy those at some point. I'm gonna do another run. I'm gonna do exactly what I just did. I'm gonna do exactly what I just did. That went really well. And maybe we can beat the boss. I would like to beat the boss. I think that'd be cool. Ninja nonsense of streaming anyway. I'll always suggest Hamtaro. We never watched that much Hamtaro. I wish we had. Hey, Mr. Fluffykins, good to see you. Almost didn't see you. Loop Hero is great, but having a blast. I have two. It's hard because I'm only streaming it twice a week. I'm doing it Mondays and Wednesdays, and the other days of the week I'm just kind of like. But that's okay. I'm almost done with Final Fantasy IX. Hey, look, it's Spooter time. Let's do some spooterings, and. Like here. Oh, treasure. Put you here. Watch Hamtaro with the girls. They don't think they're too old for it. No, it's great. So I got really lucky. I think my girls are 9 and 5, and they're very close. I mean, they fight like any siblings do, but they spend way more time like playing together and watching stuff together than they do fighting. And I think as part of that, my older daughter kind of has a greater appreciation for more younger themed things. I think she would really like watching Hamtaro now, actually. Yes, I will take the fancy armor. Yes, I will take the fancy boots. Yes, I will take another sword. Tanaka-kun is always listless, is chill and cute and hilarious. That's a very interesting name. That's a terribly interesting name. I'll also say the game is super addictive, great soundtrack and simple concept. It's executed so well. It's so neat. Like, it's such a neat concept for a game. Like, I'm honestly just impressed that it exists at all, you know? Like, it's impressive to me that somebody even came up with this, you know? Oh man, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Probably get to bed. I've been trying to get to work 2 hours early. Nice rest. Thank you so much for coming out. It's always great to see you. I hope things go well for you at work. Don't worry, I know you're gonna do great, dude. Got a big age gap with your sis and ended up watching a lot of Wizards. Waverly Place with her? That's cool too, you know? Yeah, I could see that happening with my daughters as well. Fill that in, but I kind of want the peak for the health. Then she grew up, we got into Pretty Little Liars and Grey's Anatomy. It's like the perfect arc. It just fits. But yeah, I can't. I honestly can't imagine going through the past year with kids that just fought all the time. I feel so lucky that they get along so well and they spend so much time together. Yes, I will take the magic thing. Not really giving me a whole lot of choices here, and I'm kind of okay with that. Evasion. I love this track so much. Not anime, maybe they'd like Kim Possible? Where would Kim Possible be? Who published that? My girls also watch a bunch of stuff on Disney Plus. They've been watching those super off-kilter Mickey Mouse cartoons from a couple years ago. I love those too, to be fair. And they just discovered, I'd totally forgotten about this, but they just discovered that the third and final season of Elena of Avalor is on Disney Plus now, so they've been working through that. Make your girls watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, that's a good thought. I wonder if they would like it. I watched Avatar for a bit with some of my coworkers, and don't hate me, okay? But it didn't quite click for me. I didn't really like the writing in it so much. I'm told it gets better. I'm told it improves. So I wouldn't be against giving it another chance, but... Kind of surprised the Looney Tunes cartoon that's written like a sitcom was actually pretty funny for a kid's show. I feel like Warner Brothers kind of tends to do pretty good stuff, honestly. The second Avatar. I'm not hating, but I am placing judgment. Fair. Eminently fair. I can't argue with that. This might be dumb. I'm gonna try staggering ruins so they don't completely immediately ruin me. Cemetery. I will always back Avatar: The Last Airbender. It does improve. It's fine if it didn't click with you. For what I recall, the end of the first season is when it gets legitimately strong. Yeah, I don't think I made it to the end of the first season. So, yeah, I do think I owe it more of a chance sometime. I like Avatar. Wasn't a big fan. Korra, even as the gay one. Oh, gimme. I'm gonna go with Master Fencing again. I liked Master Fencing last time. Of course, you grabbed me for the setting alone. I didn't stick with it. Don't know why. What would y'all describe as the difference between Avatar and Korra? Because this isn't the first time I've heard that opinion either. Like, how is it that they hit so differently? I'm very curious. What do we got? Evasion 6 magic damage. Evasion defense. Ooh. Evasion critical damage. Oh, evasion. All right, I'm gonna stack evasion. We're gonna see how that gets us. Incremental health increases. Wow, and even more defense on this. Damn. Let's try that. My crit chance is 22%. That's not bad. Tricky part is when they get a bit older and want to watch horrible Disney Channel sitcoms, I just leave the room. Movie is bad, not amusing. Oh, are you talking about the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because I did watch that. I watched it on an airplane, and yeah, it sucks ass. I don't let that influence my opinion of Avatar proper at all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Avatar's more outright fantasy setting, though hell if I could tell you exactly which genre, because it's clearly inspired by a lot of Asian media and martial arts. Avatar definitely feels more like an innocent story, while Korra is more serious. Okay, so mainly a tone thing, then? I got a miner's pick. What you do? +1 pebbles while passing the campfire tile. That's not very impressive. I watched a live-action Avatar when there's a live-action Dragon Ball. Oh, God. I should probably spend more of my days thanking Gnarl from stopping me from watching that. Not really a huge gap for the more serious bits of Avatar. Everything you watched felt like that, not so many ups and downs. That's fair. Oh, Christ. Speaking of ups and downs, do I want to deal with that? No, I'm not dealing with that. Speaking of ups and downs, my wife and I, we've been... Wait, where'd you come from? Hang on. Wait a tick. Oh. Oh, Christ. I don't know where you came from, but I want you. My wife and I, we've been watching City Hunter. I just default to saying we've been playing. We've been watching City Hunter, and we finally got to the 4th and final season. It's so different quality from the other ones. It blows my mind. I'm super disappointed by it. And we've been hugely enjoying City Hunter up to this point. But even my wife is like, yeah, this is weird. But that's similar themes. Korra kind of throws you right into adult politics issues, while Avatar is more of a growing into them. I can see that. I can see that. From what I saw of the original Avatar, I can definitely see where that would be the case. Watching college, got slammed with some friends. It was fun. Funny thing is, you saw the live-action Dragon Ball movie on TV and really enjoyed it. Well, this is an aspect of the story you never mentioned, Gnarl. It's at least a positive movie, if that makes sense. It does make sense, yeah. I get what you're saying there. Well, damn. Now I feel like I was robbed of an experience. Oh god. Okay, that's not so bad. All right. You know what? I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of Rogue. I feel like it's making some sense. And the original Aang is just going around as the Avatar and basically gets to do what he feels like, and there's a lot of hero worship. While Korra is a wacky chase scene in the middle of the city in her show, gets arrested for property destruction. It's actually it's actually a terrible movie, make no mistake. When you have those expectations, it'll still be a good time, like Fast and Furious movie. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't expect anything incredible out of the Dragon Ball movie. But I have no nostalgic attachment to Dragon Ball. See, that's the thing. I kind of do because I've watched it all with my wife. We watched the entirety before my kids were born. We watched the entirety of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. We didn't bother with GT. So yeah, a particularly bad Dragon Ball movie might actually upset me. Oh my god. Wow, look at all this stuff. One pair of boots. Attack speed good though. Let me see what else I got. Attack speed counter. That's a fuckload of evasion, Jesus. That's a lot of counter. That's a lot of crit. Oh my god. Okay, well I gotta use this. This thing's huge. This thing's huge and terrifying. Damage all. Crit damage. Oh, that crit damage chance is really nice. I'm gonna miss that, but I need the HP. That other weapon. So this has... The big one on this one is defense to me. This one also has defense. Attack speed and counter. This one has defense. Crit damage. This one has evasion. This one has defense. Damage. God, I have so many choices. Dodge, push out the way. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Let's do that. 32% evasion. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna use these. So yeah. Still got some defense. Plus 26% attack speed, 24% evasion. I'm gonna miss my critical chance though. I I do have nostalgic attachment to Chow Yun Fat. I'm not the person who's trusting this. Definitely didn't love the great man narrative of Avatar, those pervasive media. Sort of look past it. I think what lost me on Korra was the sports. Don't care about fictional sports or most real sports. Make clear right away that Korra was me. Oh, really? That's like a central feature of it? What's up, Nemrin? We do have a loot bag. We're playing the road class. They don't get equipment while you're going around. They get trophies and you get loot when you get back to the campfire. I'm trying to decide if I actually need to explain this to you or if you're just messing with me. Avatar's kind of a Jesus story. Best episode of any TV show ever is when Goku and Piccolo learn how to drive and go. Yes, that one is really funny. The world of Korra, at least when it starts right out, is far less enamored of the Avatar. Occasionally, Aang doesn't confront the fact that the whole idea of the Avatar does cause problems. It doesn't instantly fix everything. Hello, things are dying extremely quickly. Things are just kind of vaporizing at the moment. And this is good. And I am pleased by this. I have gotten no bloody groves, though. That I am less pleased by. Getting that, and I'm not doing, no. We could road land. No. Yeah. Let's road lantern instead. They're not so bad if they stay manageable. You didn't click with any of the Korra characters in the same way besides Korra. Supporting cast is always a very important thing. Is James Cameron still like simultaneously working on like 4 Avatar movies? Whatever happened with that? I think he's still working on them supposedly. Yeah, I have no idea where he's at with them. It's not like I ever hear any news about it. Hang on. Second thoughts. Bust. The hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy starting after the second enemy. Doesn't sound very good. Every 10% of lost HP gives you a 5% chance to instantly deal 1,000 damage. I'm gonna see what else I can get. This is new. After losing 20%... Oh, yeah, that's the evasion. Fighting against 3 more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. You know what, actually? Okay, this is fun. And I'm going to start by exploding you. One of the negative things about the rise of internet fandom is all this cross-media storytelling. Okay, so the big takeaway here is I need to use this stuff a lot faster. I think some could see it as a positive, but in your case, it's just too much. I don't mind it as long as it's not, like, essential. Like, I know right now, because I've been going back through the Marvel movies, right? I would be way, way, way less inclined to revisit the Marvel movies right now if I had to also, like, get a hold of the comic books and if there was, like, I don't know. There were, like, tie-in video games that were actually canon or something. Overall ending of Avatar: The Last Airbender does have issues with certain plot threads not really being followed up on. Others feel like it come out of nowhere. Forgets all the TV shows. They don't really feel like I know there are Marvel TV shows, but none of them actually feel essential. Like, I guess Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tied into stuff, but that's not available anywhere for me, so I don't bother with it, and it feels like it doesn't matter. Like, I don't feel like I've messed out on anything. End of Avatar is a shipping war. His war never changes. Holy Oblivion, I stepped away for like a minute. Yeah, I took the perk where they just fill your hand with Oblivion. I thought it would be fun. It does seem pretty cool. Well, yeah, WandaVision certainly does. But I also kind of feel like that's more manageable just because of Disney Plus and like the pace that things are being released right now. Like if there were like, you know, if there was like 3 Marvel movies, oh Christ. If there was like 3 Marvel movies and WandaVision going on, then I would be probably less inclined, and you'd have to go to the theater for the movies and like all this shit. I would be much less interested. But as it is, I can go back and rewatch literally all the Marvel movies, catch up to WandaVision, then watch that. Probably in time to start Falcon and Winter Soldier, too. I was wondering why the fuck are you guys talking about Fortnite? But yeah, Rise of Skywalker being prefaced in Fortnite of all things. I don't love the things like hiding teasers, trailers, and whatever unrelated things. I like the extended stuff. I like the extended stuff too. Yeah, the Fortnite thing is just like that's like peak too much right there. Peak too much. Yeah, I'm running with that. I think the Loki series would be direct canon stuff too. Well, the other thing too is like it's not like a weekly series that runs for like 26 episodes for years on end. You know? Like WandaVision was what? How many? 8 episodes? 10 episodes? Like these are like movies serialized as a TV show, essentially. That's how I've heard people talk about WandaVision. So, and I think if they want to do it in that way, like that's pretty cool. You know? Mandalorian worked really well in that format. So, I haven't seen WandaVision yet, but people have raved about it. So. Oh, they released an extended version of Rise of Skywalker. They added Fortnite cutscenes for the beginning. They would deserve that. They would absolutely deserve that. No! Oh wow, it literally didn't matter. That's incredible. Fortnite scares me. They're doing interesting things with concert stuff. Fortnite is really cool. Like, honestly, like, say what you will about Epic, say what you will about their monetization stuff, but like, I know most of what I know about Fortnite through my daughter, who doesn't play Fortnite, but it's really popular with her friends, and I hear about how they see it through her, and it's so much more of a social hub for them than like some competitive shooter or even like a loot box game. For them, it's a place to hang out and just do shit in. And to their credit, Epic really seems to understand that, so they do things like the concert, which I think is really cool. Like, I think it's always a neat thing to see mediums expanded in that way. And the fact that you can have big name concerts happening in a massively multiplayer game is a really cool development. And insanely timely, given the pandemic. It's called a mini-series. I didn't say it was revolutionary. I just, like, that's why I think that's why stuff like WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier appeal to me more than something like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not interesting how effective Rise of Skywalker tanked fan goodwill, although I guess I won it back with The Mandalorian. I don't even really know what to think about that stuff at this point. Oh, I should equip things like this incredible dirk I got with evasion, with attack speed and evasion and critical damage. What else do I have? I just have a huge fuck off sword. I have another dirk with evasion. Less than that one, but more damage. I have boots with all the evasion. Oh my god. That's 28. I don't really know how I can turn down 28% evasion. Let's try it. Not very exciting armor. Some defense. Evasion's 47%. You know what? Peak stupid. Maximum stupid. 59% evasion. Positive side of the Rise of Skywalker is it seemed to unite the fan base. They've been divided over the last movie. Yeah, it brought fans together in their own special way. Everyone can agree, this sucks ass. Spooters! I haven't seen Spooters in a while. Spooters. HoloLive or no work on developing their own virtual environment similar purpose. Dude, HoloLive is fucking taken off, haven't they? Like, holy shit. I will be somewhere on the internet and I will see them. Like, I will see, like, fan stuff for them. Like, doesn't matter how unrelated it is to whatever. Remember Rap Guy B, Dolan's did a concert in Minecraft like a huge nerd. Virtual fan meets and such where you can feel more a part of experience in a VR concert. It feels very much like a natural outgrowth of what's happened, you know? When you're beginning of VTube, I'm not... Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not really interested in doing the VTube thing. What blood grove there? Spooters. Fully embrace being a HoloLive swamp creature. I mean, it seems like a lot of fun. Like, it's honestly really cool to me how much people have gotten into it. I'm not sure how weird I want to get the room. I'm trying to work out methodology of restoring local meetups when it's finally time. Yeah, that's gonna be its own ball of wax, isn't it? My Oblivions! No, I have to use my things before I lose my things. But I love my things. Okay. Oh, I might have screwed up. I might have fucked up. I'm gonna need something to go there. I'm gonna have to waste a blood grove there, or a lantern. Either one work. I don't think I was getting permission to be virtual Bubsy. Doesn't mean Bacon Copter. Bacon Copter's time to shine has finally come. What could possibly happen? Good Atama is a VTuber now too. It's definitely caught on in like a big way. There's a chance to find a rare item by 10%. That's cool. I'm gonna go for the boss this time, unless things go really pear-shaped here. I'm gonna give it a shot. I think we can do it. I mean, I've got enough Oblivions. I can heal myself up to full right before the boss anyway by nuking out his cities. Hopefully we get a really good item drop. When we get back to camp. Look at all those evasions, holy shit. Nope, you're going away. Nope, I should... Ah! I clicked out! No! Hang on, I have to click out again because I lost one of my windows. Okay, we're back. We're back! What was we doing? The only VTuber I can really see myself getting into is if Sesame Street characters start streaming. The best VTuber is Jimmy Star. Yeah, the whole GameStop thing, I can't believe that's still going. I can't believe people are actually sticking with that. I kind of blows my mind. Vampires. Vampire stick? There we go. Okay. Gimme stuff. Really popular VTuber is just a virtual grandma using a stock face rig model. That's super cute. I love that. Didn't lose like 40% today. It was way up first. I think that's the big news, that it was way up. It's a bad guy from Saw, the first VTuber. Oh, I wish I was better. The graph VTuber is better than the actual stock market. Yes, the Wizard of Oz. There you go. Anyone before Max Headroom? I think Wizard of Oz wins. Oh god, I got another. Wow, this never happens. It's really late to be getting old scars, but I think that's my best option. C'est la vie. Alright, I think we get the boss on the next loop. The MCP from Tron. Oh my god. So one nice thing is, if things go really badly on the way, I can start obliviating things. Zordon! Oh god, y'all. Love it. Shoe nails? Wait. Attackers receive 1 damage after every hit. Okay, I'm not real worried about losing these if we beef it against the boss. It'll be okay. He's literally in a tube. Checks out. Let's see. Oh. 20% attack speed? Ooh. That's a lot of defense, too. Damn. Oh, a level. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna equip these. These are simply too good to pass up. They do so much damage. Like, if I can just smash this shit out of the Lich, we'll be in good shape. That has a big piece of armor, too. And it's got counter and attack speed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Evasion's 28%. Counter's 36. Kind of want a spread of things. 20. Wait, my existing boots have more evasion than these boots. I got under 50% before he killed you last time, then I died regular mobs twice. It took me a while. Like, I beat this the first night, but with a heavy dose of help from chat. And since then, I haven't beaten the Lich. I haven't beaten the Lich again, have I? I don't think. No, I don't think so. I'm trying to get a feel for it. We're on Lobos Jr. play this and absolutely owning face like always. So that'd be 22 plus an attack speed bonus. So we'd lose a little bit more evasion and get a little bit more attack speed. Never really know where you should be putting things. I'm starting to get a feel for it. Like, I did some experiments here, and it seems to be going okay. I think the problem I was running into before was putting down stuff before I was really ready to deal with it. 22 attack speed. I'm currently 28. Lose some evasion, gain more speed. I'm gonna take this. Because the Lich hits slow. Wow, okay. Disintegrated. Here we go. Alright. So I'll obliterate those. Oh, I got no treasury. Cool. I can't overlap that, unfortunately. It'd be cool if I could. It's really no good place to put this. This here is acceptable. Ooh, Yonder. Yeah. I've been wanting to play something kind of builder. I think that might be one of the reasons that this has been appealing to me so much. Alright, I'm gonna put you over here. Just get you out of my hand. You see Yonder? The more people that nominate Yonder, the more likely it is that we're gonna do it. I mean, if like 10 people nominate Yonder, we won't even vote. We'll just do it. So, something to keep in mind. Silky Bastion, that's my point. Definitely more Wander than Builder, so such to say. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I never, ever tire of exploration games. I love exploring in games. Oh god, Ghost. Okay, things get. I need to put stuff next to those. You might want to try Ni no Kuni 2 on your list of games. Kingdom Management Collection is very fun for you. Nice. How do I get through all these things? There's quite a few of them. Cool, another treasury. Perfect timing, game. It's exactly when I wanted to deal with treasuries. I actually like sheep. Kind of Zelda-y without combat. Been a while since I don't remember. I'm not too worried about my health because I should be able to just obliterate things on the way back. Alpha Centauri definitely counts as chill. I think pretty much any 4X is going to make a good chill night game. That's that shit kill. No, my Oblivions! Alright, I need to start spending some of these. No! Fucker! You gave me more and I didn't want them. Alright, let's start destroying this guy's living space. Alright, I have 4 more Oblivions I'm sitting on. Alright, I need to put rocks, meadows, those. Want to wager whether you beat the boss? Sure, yeah, let's start prediction. Hang on, sorry about this. Start prediction. Oh, I need to. Okay. All right, I'll give you 2 minutes. Got it. Stop crowding out my stuff. Stop it. Jerk ass thing. Oblivion you. Just because you're there. Alright, I need to save one for this guy. Requisite moderator should be able to predict complaint. Yeah, we know. Alright, I'm gonna put cemetery here that I can just sweep past for stuff. Oh! I can put spoon. Oh! I can finish this! Hell yes, I finished it! Oh my god, I love it. Brilliant. Use the solution, get demodded. Oh, look at all this treasure I got. Oh god, I wasn't even paying attention. think. Yeah, no, that's okay. We're good. Hey, Drake, no, what's going on, buddy? I have a pretty good road run going right now. Pretty good. Pretty good. I am, yes. We already did one run, and I escaped with a bunch of cool stuff. And now we're making a go at the boss. Let's see. Okay, day just turned over. Yeah, a lot of surprising number of believers in chat tonight. Let me make sure I actually get there too. It's 4-1. Ooh boy. I'll try not to disappoint the believers. I voted for. I saw your current HP. I can get a chunk of that back at least. I believe Mrs. Vampire twice. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and blow this up. You actually lost 300 HP since I voted. Oh, I got another Oblivion. Nice. All right. I need to start blowing stuff up. Blow you up, so I don't have to deal with you. And blow. What happens if I blow that up? Actually, nothing. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Yeah, it blows up monsters and the tile, so that one's just straight gone now, but I can put it back. Because I have plenty. Okay, here we go, chat. Oh, I'm out of potions. Cool! Alright, well. I have pretty good attack speed. I do a ton of damage, so let's see what happens. How is it possible? Shut up. We got a score to settle. Easy money. Easy money. I couldn't change anything, but your victory won't change anything either. Eternity will grind you to dust, and I'm just a small gear in that process now. Killing you makes me stronger. I won't need an eternity. Now be gone. Blah. Oh my god, look at the stuff. Alright. Time to pay the people. Choose outcome. Will I beat the Lich? Yes! Get paid. Alright, I'm gonna choose a reward. Time flies 15% faster. 5% chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. 3% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. It's full of axes. Yeah, apparently it was. Boots. Lots of boots. I'm gonna take the Awakened Fragment. Let's have that. Alright, I'm going to... You'd be angry if you were full of access too. I'm gonna stay. For now, anyway. Just working up boots and swords. Alright, level 11 axe. Magic, damage, defense. Alright, let's look at the boots. 21 evasion, magic damage 18, Jesus. 37% evasion. Yeah, max wood and stone. Yeah, I do. Some people might have been intimidated. Oh, I should relish the challenge. Ooh, okay. So I can replace... You have defense and attack speed. You are counter. I think I'll replace this one. Still slight improvement with a bunch of that. Just a lot more evasion. Or just a lot more evasion. Yeah, Scimitar ended up being a straight upgrade. That was pretty sweet. Attack speed, evasion, and crit damage. Boost counter, more life. Yeah, I'll take that out. Alright, I think I'm good. Did chat find the prediction satisfactory? Did I mention the deal about orbs? Okay, so Drakenow, I talked about this a little bit last night, but you know me. I don't mind backseating. I don't mind advice at all. I solicit it. I appreciate the unsolicited advice. I think I'm actually gonna put a moratorium on it for a bit. One reason, I was reading a thing online where some people were actually like some viewers actually find backseating like kind of annoying. Because it can sometimes drown out other chat. I don't really think that's the case around here, but I think it's a consideration. The other thing is, I remember when I was playing Caves of Qud and I was workshopping like every single thing I was doing. Yeah, Twitter's backseating. I remember I was workshopping every single thing I was doing, and I ended up burning out on the game, I think faster than I would have normally, because I was kind of losing that sense of like exploration and experimentation. So yeah, I do appreciate the help, and if there's ever anything that I'm unsure about that I want help with, I'll ask. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and pull back a bit from the backseating. So I do, Drakenow, this is nothing against you or anybody else. I very much appreciate the help y'all provide. It's just something different I want to try. Although, if we're being real here, I think I'm just drunk off the power of beating the Lich here again. So. Should be a case-by-case basis. A little bit backseating is fine. If it gets too much, I feel like you can just tell us to stop. Yeah. It's not. I'm not banning backseating. I'm never gonna time people out for backseating. Absolutely not. Yeah, that was a lot of life. I thought he liked this. Good policy is asking chat when you want to hear some back. Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be times where I solicit advice. You know, there's been that with pretty much every game we played. So regret your chatter during Dragon Quest Builders. No, God no, Drakenow. If I don't even remember what it was. Like, it must have been helpful because it didn't even register as any kind of annoyance or anything. No, you're fine. Believe me, you're totally fine. Actually, I don't really want to place anything else. This is gonna be like a serious. This is gonna be a shitstorm over here. I hope I'm up to the challenge. I don't really have anything to help with that either. The backseat bands place the vampire manages yelling about a cat. Wait, what popped out? I missed that. What popped out of him? Well, this is life back anyway. It occurs to me having started with Dragon Quest Builders 2 about the same time as me, the foundational trait of these streams for me has always been puns. I'm sorry, Lojai. I'm sorry to hear that. To defeat the Cyberlich, shoot it until it dies. I think it's not a big deal for our chat here, as chats get bigger, it does become a big problem with a bunch of backseers and people yelling at them not to backseat them. People, yeah. It will probably help to kind of future-proof the stream against considerations like that. Because I certainly don't ever want to become a fight, you know? This is... I'm gonna hear this over here. Yeah, and I definitely don't want people feeling bad for offering help. Certainly not. Yeah, exactly, Peach. Exactly. I got a spot for you. I got an achievement, I think, for sucking down a ton of potions. Okay. What's the point of requiring people to be vaccinated when we're starting meet? Guess who just uninvited themselves? Jesus Christ, dude. Are you fucking kidding us? Oh, I gotta level up and I didn't even notice. Do I have counter? I have small counter. I'm just gonna take Marauder, considering the stacks we're up against at the moment. Another... I don't know if this is actually gonna work out, but... I'm amused by all the instant medical experts working at the cargo warehouse. Yeah, funny how that happens. They just appear out of the blue, don't they? Come on, buddy, I want to make it home. Come on, we can do it. I believe in us. Working this on the same bullshit, thinking that your organization most on board with physical meetings are stupid until I wasn't vaccinated. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, perfect timing to just get everybody on board here. Oh, good, Oblivion. Okay. Alright, I can clear... This looks like shit. I'm not dealing with this. I refuse. We can put a new cemetery there if we want. In fact, fuck it. We can put a cemetery there too, but I ain't dealing with that. I ain't doing it. I can make it home. I can do this. I can do this. Wow. Wow, if I didn't do a fuckload of damage, that could have been really bad. Yeah, I think 48% evasion's helping a lot. 48% evasion and a fuckload of damage. So another treasury? No, seriously, stop it. It just doesn't even fit anywhere. It doesn't even go anywhere. Okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. God, I hope we're gonna be okay. Oh, okay. Okay, oh God. Killed him before he could even do anything. Come on, man. Come on, man, you can do this. Come on, man, we can do this. My grove. Sure. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. We made it. Oh, I made it. I made it. Ah. Ah. Oh, I made it. Ah, I got an achievement. What's not tied down? Whew. Oh my God. Well, I got some stuff. I got some neat stuff. Definitely want to throw this on. I might as well throw this on. And I guess while we're here, we might as well throw this on too, because it's there. Mirror, save your ass against the Lich once. I don't have any sources of lightning, do I? Oh, the Lich uses lightning. I guess that's the point, huh? Oh, just magical attacks in general? Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading this wrong. Chance to redirect lightning from the Storm Temple or a magical attack to a random enemy. Okay. I should definitely equip that. I should definitely equip that. Called half your Facebook last February when everyone became virus expert and contrarian jackass at the same time. I have not regretted for a single moment deleting my Facebook. That was one of the best online decisions I have ever made. You know what? I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate deleting my Facebook and surviving that run with some delicious beef jerky. Very excited about this. Hold your Facebook account in oblivion. I mean, I was really only using Facebook to keep up with people, but I realized I wasn't even doing that. I would go on there and I would poke through what a couple people were doing, and then like wouldn't bother to respond to anything, wouldn't bother to like anything. All right, I don't really have a point of reference for beef jerky because I don't really eat a lot of beef jerky. This is good. These are really good. I have no idea what the flavoring is. It's really nice. Only way to keep in touch with people overseas, yeah. I think I was more attached to Facebook when I was living in Japan. Not now. Don't want to romanticize past as a shithole. Sometimes listen to war era radio shows and hear people talk about rationing. Clearly at one point, people in this country are capable of things like that for the greater good. How do we get it from there to here? There's a couple factors to that. Because people have actually always been idiots about stuff like pandemics and masking up. I think if you look back at the Spanish influenza in the 20s, there was straight up an anti-mask league for that too. But I think far more important than that has just been the explosion of like targeted right-wing media at the lengths they've gone to keep their hooks in people. So it's a brand of idiocy that has always persisted in society. Like, people have always either acted against their own interest for irrational reasons or been very easy to persuade into acting against their own interests. And on top of that, there are a lot more invested interests right now convincing people to act against their own best interests. And they have a much greater reach than ever before. So, yes, the internet makes it easy to reach people for better or for worse, yeah. It's an amazing organizing tool, an amazing communication tool, and that absolutely cuts both ways. Then Larry, Tom, Dick, and Michael ought to think their opinions are important and worth hearing. Yeah. Yeah, social media is a huge factor in it. Totally agree. Just that governor candidate in Japan running to annoy the anti-Met. Oh, the guy that dressed up like the Joker? Holy shit. Gnarl, do you know anything about that guy? This fucked up race for the governor of Chiba? Oh, Drake, no. It's okay. We have our own happy little Loop Hero bubble here. If nothing else, no matter how bad things get, you can always come here and hang out with me and watch me smash my head against video game. I will be here for you. It's the least it's really quite literally the least I can do. Let's sing the Hamtaro song instead. I've heard about the shitty Chiba gubernatorial candidate, but not. Oh my god, dude, look him up. Motherfucker dresses like Joaquin Phoenix Joker. All right, I can build things. I can build an intel center. We're doing this. Where would you like to be intelligent at? Right here. Okay, here's what we managed to learn. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories for quite a short period of time. Nothing is stable. But this is not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. By keeping a log of your expeditions, we're adding pieces of the picture together. It would be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, any knowledge is priceless, so don't forget to share it. We'll decide how to use it best together. Cool. All right, now we have the encyclopedia. Oh my god, we have things. All right, I kind of need to... Oh, there's like a huge piece here. Oh, I really should need that. Look at this way, everything ends in a poop joke. So I hate when conversations turn into politics. Hell, sometimes help it happen anyway. It's to be expected around here. May I share happy? Of course, yeah. Go ahead, Drake. No. Oh, they're really. Oh god. So flavorful. So tough. I'm gonna lose the filling to this one, I think. The hubris of man. I'm Icarus. Flew too close to the jerky sun. Sorry, not really like. Yeah. Ours, were we recommending TV shows for a No. Peach. Peach was asking for recommendations for feel-good anime. And so we got on the general topic of friendly animes, of which my daughters are big fans of Sailor Moon. Did sign up for an ASMR stream, so thank you. All right, I think I'm okay. Was I known as a 100-year-old bag of jerky so Ashens on stream? Wow, I was having so much fun, I didn't even notice my earbuds just give out. It's great. They made them cheesy, chili, lentils, and rice. That does sound good. Please, boy. I love Ashens. I used to watch Ashens like all the time. Hang on, did I just lose my audio entirely? I think I did. Hang on a sec. Wait. Maybe that's not the solution. Maybe I need to go back. No. What the shit? I think I lost my game audio somehow. Hang on. I think I need to exit and go back in. I love, like, seriously, I love these earbuds. I really do. But they crap out on me so easily. Yeah, Ashens is fantastic. I used to watch Ashens a lot. And then I fell off somewhere. And I only just recently started watching it again. Killing the boss caused a glitch. No, I don't think so. Actually, this is the perfect time. Okay. Hang on a second. The problem is the sources. Because my PC has different audio sources. And OBS has different audio sources too. So
my recent breakup is a little bit of a stress.
Okay, wait. I'm an independent contractor and I work for myself.
Okay.
One thing that brings me stress is deadlines.
Are we
It
good?
always seems like it's gonna fall apart at any
Good.
second.
Okay, we're good.
I drove to
We're
Arizona
good.
and back yesterday.
Drake Nell, thank you so much for that feel-good video. It helped me troubleshoot my own stream. Thank you. Y'all are invaluable, I swear. All right, here we go. The fake troll dolls episode still kills you. He-Man one's great. One where he's reviewing the fake iPhone and pulls out what he thought was a stylus, his old school telescoping antenna, and he dies. Yeah. How many dragon coins do I need to spend to make you put happy video on stream? Everyone is free to go watch happy video if they want. But I am determined to loop hero. Yo, Manic, yeah, I was playing the video that Drake Nell posted to test my audio. Cybernethy, hello, welcome to the stream. You're just in time. I just fixed the audio for my stream. It was all messed up. And I'm back, and I want to look at the encyclopedia. Because I just unlocked this. Got enough to build more? Maybe. I want to see what this says. Okay, so these are road tiles. Okay. So this is the tile menu. There are a total of 13 road tiles, of which I've unlocked 8. Call that luck. Perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing on your part. Roadside tiles, quite a few in fact. All right, so this does include the weird incidental ones that we can generate. Meadows, blue meadows. What's a forest? Thick forest. Nobody knows here what could be lurking inside. Makes you a bit nervous. Plus 1% hero attack speed. I want that. There's 6 special. I bet one of them's the Storm Palace. I haven't unlocked the forest, I don't think. I don't know why it's in here. Common enemies. Okay. So I haven't got the ghost of a ghost of a ghost yet. There's something in between skeletons and cracked skeletons. There's something between vampires and swarms of bats. I'm guessing that's probably gonna be another form of goblin, like a goblin king or something. Flesh golem, scorchworm, dark slime. Where the fuck did these come from? I wonder. Ah, you can see, yeah, you can see every possible skill they get here. How bad is stuff gonna get? So right now, we've seen corrosive structure. Each attack lowers target's defense by 0.3 times loop points. Sticky body attackers get this thick slime effect, minus 10% damage until the end of battle. Creatures' allies get the thick slime effect. Ew, gross. Oh wait, no, that's good. That's actually a good thing. Dark slimes are from using Oblivion on monsters. I did not remember that. Thank you for the reminder. There are 6 bosses in this game? So there's more dialogue to get out of the Lich, too. Ooh, cool. Tons of resources. And these tell you where you get them. Stablewood, Forest and Grove cards, Treasury card drops from some enemies, Rock and Mountain. All equipment forgotten in the inventory becomes scrap metal. Fighting on the battlefields. Orb of expansion for fights with more than 4 enemies. The higher the number of enemies, the higher the chance. Oh, cool. Check the orb of expansion requirements. Feel stupid like I did. Okay. So this is a really good, if we need these, and I'm assuming we are going to. We only have 4 at the moment. Then we need to stack battles full of enemies. Is 5 the maximum number of enemies you can fight at a time? And follow-up question. Cybernethy, thank you so much for the follow. Follow-up question. Do scorch worms artillerying in from the next tile, do they also... Cool. Thank you, Drake Mel. I was wondering about that. Okay. Alright. So that means ruins have a important new use then. Orb of Immortality is from chapter bosses. Book of Memories drops from something. Cards burned from hand overflow become memory fragments. Metamorphosis comes from transforming tiles. Orb of Afterlife from defeating undead and vampire type enemies. This is Mage and Cosmic. Artificial and Object. Plant and Living. Liquid and Swarm. Okay, cool. And then... quite a few of these. Alright, neat. Neato. What else can I build? The hell's a watchtower? You can forget many things when leaving the camp, but you won't forget the arrows fired from here. 1 crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with the bosses yourself. You can build it to 4 towers. So the watchtower shoots at tiles adjacent to the camp. So just in this tile before and after the campfire. Ah, but you can upgrade them. Okay. Alright, forests. Unlocks the forest and thicket cards. Well, we know what forest does, and that would actually be really, really nice. That means we need another Orb of Evolution. Library. I can almost build this. Allows you to unlock additional pages in the encyclopedia in exchange for the Book of Memories resource. Unlocks the Bookery card. Unlocks the Maze of Memories golden card. Okay. You can unlock rivers. Huh, okay. Actually pretty close to a bunch of stuff. Houses, what is it? I need to build houses. can do that now. And that is because I built this. It's all separate. Okay. Furniture slots, tool slots, and max equipped items. Okay. So the buildings you build determine how many slots you have and how many total things you have. But there's no limit to this inventory. There's no limit to the unequipped stuff. Houses include the tents and increase how many supply items you can take. Got it, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing if you build. Got it, okay. Alright. So this is real basic stuff. This is... If I can bring back some wood and another orb of evolution. Plant and living type enemies. If I can bring back another one of those, some more of those, I can build the library and the forest. It's better to just dismantle what you don't use for stuff. This isn't backseat gaming because I never played this game before. I don't know what I'm doing. But forest definitely, this is what I would do. I'm so close to it, and putting stuff on the map that increases attack speed sounds like a really good idea. So, we're gonna roll into chapter 2. I'm gonna stick with the rogue. Rogue has been going really well. What are you? Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5%. Really? Well, first I unlocked fucking sand. And dunes by 1%. Okay, we'll definitely try that. I'm good with all this for the moment. So yeah, let's do it. That includes you. I thought it said enemy. Need more spooters. I do need living things, so yeah. We'll go spooter crazy on this one. Spooters and every creature. Are you calling me a creature, Drake Nell? Spooters. Hey, Coral Steel, what's going on, buddy? All right, I'm gonna start building a desert down here, and I'm gonna start building a meadow up here. And we'll see what happens. Right, things have skills now. I gotta remember that. Grove. So you're fighting spiders, so what? The fact is you have way more HP, so this double-edged sword's slightly in your favor. Well, we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see how it works. Ruins. More grove. Cemetery. Skeletons. I think one thing that really, really appeals to me about this game is I like having like a well-oiled machine. You know, I like building something in games that just like everything clicks and it has all these moving parts, right? And I feel like this game does that really, really well. You know? Like you're building an adventuring machine here. Like everything in confluence to each other. Like the tiles, the equipment, the abilities. Everything is working in concert. And that really, really, really appeals to me. I love builder games. I love builder games anyway. So hang on. We get thing. That's a pretty easy choice to begin with. 283, 253. No. Bad. One pair of boots. One measly pair of boots. Do you know who I am? You ever stream Factorio? No. No, I have not. Sand dunes. Lower all creatures' HP by 1%. For all my bossiness in the game, I still remember your stream fondly. The joy you showed was contagious. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I get... I don't get as excited as some people, but, like, when a game really clicks and everything is functioning and I'm making progress and I get what I'm doing, like, it's just... It's such an uplifting experience, honestly. Like, it just feels so good when everything works, you know? And it's... Not that I would contain it, but it's hard to contain. Oh my god. Sorry, I just looked up in chat and saw in spider information. Really now, why would you do that to us? Why would you be like that? Damn it. Actually need to put this a bit further in. Yeah, builder games are absolutely one of my favorite genres. They don't always stream well, I think. Like they can really drag sometimes. But if there's a lot of interesting stuff to do, like I think it could be really fun to do that Dyson Sphere program game sometime, because it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on in that game. That's not too bad of a hit, and I could use the evasion. Yeah, I'll go with that. But yeah, I mean, one of the I grew up on SimCity games basically. My first SimCity game was the SNES SimCity, and oh my god, I was in love with that game. I was just utterly enthralled by that game. I loved it so much. So yeah, I got all the SimCities after that. I played 2000, I played 3000, I played 4. I never played the shitty SimCity, the final one, sadly. I played some of the spin-offs. I tried playing SimEarth. Never got around to SimAnt, but I guess I will now, won't I? Voice of Dog has been streaming Dyson Sphere. It looks pretty fun. Yeah, I'm really curious about that one. That's kind of the big building game that I'm interested in at the moment. I can't wait to see if this is a terrible idea. I can't wait to see if these deserts just ruin my shit somehow. Though it honestly seems like what it's doing is it's pulling enemies down into one-hit kill territory. I know I have a level 4 sword, but it feels like it's doing work at least. Oh, I thought it was gonna make a thing. You up to -6? Does it tell me that somewhere? Or is it just you just total it up? Well, yeah, because there's one per dune. In each battle, look top right. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The real payoff is the boss. Oh yeah, I guess that'd be a much more significant percentage for them, huh? What do we got? Holy God! Jesus Christ! I'll just take all the damage. I'm okay with that. Evasion counter. Perfect damage. Yeah, I think we'll just hit things really hard. Yeah, that's fine. Ruins. Hey, in there. None of these are great. You did put Scorched Rooms next to camp. Well, the thing is, if you do that, like, unless you're really, really unlucky with the turnover of the day, it's not going to make a difference because you have to kill whatever's in the camp before you pass into the camp, so. Yeah, but they should be dead by the time you get there. I'm putting them before the camp, not after. So we can do a lot of pole harm. I'm gonna take supplies. I think it's pretty likely that I die before I get out anyway. I have a 40% chance. Oh, I totally forgot it. You're right. I totally forgot about that. They have a 40% chance to just peace out. I could probably obliterate it at some point. I think that's what I did. I think that's what I did on the last map, isn't it? Didn't I obliterate the ruins right before the Lich last time? We'll work it out. It'll be fine. Or we'll die. Either way. It'll be a party. Everyone's invited. Excuse me. Battlefield. Field of battle. I like putting me in a camp. Toss it on Nami now. Continue as you please. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so this is... Okay, so it's the living fabric that I need. I have 3 of them so far. I need 10 total. I have plenty of damage. I think it's attack speed. I think it's lack of attack speed that's hurting me at the moment. Yep, they escape. Look at that. I'm gonna start this one over. I don't feel like I got a very good start there. Yeah, I want that orb. Yeah, what kind of pasta? Share with us your pasta secrets. Thanks for the stuff. Spooters. Ruins. Alright, we'll start a bit back from camp. This. I saw a tweet today by, like, the chief? some editor for IGN who was like, I really enjoy Loop Hero, but it's like the look is like, it's not really, it's like the look is not really retro, it's just ugly. I really don't understand how somebody could look at this game and say something like that. Literally the only thing in this entire IGN errors have no taste was surprise. Imagine being professionally wrong. I mean, isn't that basically what John Walker has spent his entire career doing? Literally the only thing in this entire game that looks like low effort at all is your character sprite. And I feel like was an intentional choice. Just to give the game like a tiny sense of levity. It doesn't look particularly appealing, and it really, I think this is a really good looking game. I mean, yeah, certainly different strokes and all that. You know, I'm not gonna argue the point, but not a bad thing. I'm pretty sure they were going for that. Well, yeah, I don't know. I find this game, I think the graphics in this game are quite attractive. Like, I think the palette choices, I think the detail on the tiles and on the equipment, I feel like the detail in the UI, like, I think it's a genuinely good looking game. Personally. Really miss your run back and build time. No, I wasn't. I was losing too much health. I was doing a ton of damage, but some poorly timed evades. Like, by the time I made it back to camp, I was completely out of potions, and I had like 20% of my health left. So I figured I'd probably just be better off starting over. Damage champ, not bad. Little characters remind you of Berserk a bit. A lot of indie designers that use pixel art don't seem to realize how good pixel art was. This looks fine to me. Okay, let me say this, just because I spend a ton of time on like pixel art Twitter. There are probably more great pixel artists out there than there have ever been. I think the problem they run into is finding work. Finding people that are willing to, because I think there's this automatic assumption with a lot of like publishers and developers that pixel art is somehow like cheap or perhaps even like low skill, when it absolutely is not. So I see a lot of just absolutely incredible pixel artists, like people putting out better art than I've ever seen in like classic games, to be frank. Who have a lot of trouble finding work because it is also a discipline that takes an enormous amount of time and practice to get right, and you know, they certainly expect to be paid for that effort. It seems like there's not a lot of entities out there willing to pay that. A lot don't understand why Final Fantasy VI's pixel art was good. Oh, that's the thing the program is used for place. Yes, exactly. Too many people see it as just like, you know, placeholder art or something. What's up, Dougie Fresh? I think this game's way too grindy in order to progress. Got over 8 hours in the game, barely unlocked the rogue. Either I'm doing something wrong or the game progression is slow. How often do you escape from battle when you're... How often do you escape from a loop when you're at the camp versus how often do you end up dying or escaping in the middle of a loop? Because escaping from the camp makes a huge difference. Love the game's visuals, definitely. Yeah, I maintain this is a very good looking game. Kind of like a clicker game and the grinding is half the point. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I mean, it also has that roguelike element where, you know, repetition is entirely a part of the game. My stuff. Yeah, I think we'll just take the better weapons. Not very exciting items this time. I definitely find the gameplay loop in this game very appealing. So I don't think I really mind having to play, like, going through it again and again. Like, I'm also finding it really fun, like, to go back. We're in chapter 2 now. I find it fun to go back to chapter 1 and just try different things that I haven't tried before. A little upset, paid for it. It's got the grind of a free-to-play game. I don't think I feel the same way as that. It's, at least so far, it's had pretty smooth progression. Devolver doesn't really do free to play. They have done like just straight free games, but yeah, I don't recall them ever doing free to play anything. Do I want to do this? Maybe not yet. I don't know. At the end of the day, every game is gonna hit a little bit different, you know. What's gonna work as a gameplay loop for some people isn't gonna work for other people. I mean, God knows I play enough terrible free-to-play phone games that a lot of people in here would never even like humor a glance at. So. Oh, what if we didn't do that? I think that'd be cool. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is... Ooh. Oh. Two is good. 3 is a healed, not max HP. Okay, I'm curious. I was curious about 2. 3 does sound appealing to me. I'll try it at some point, but we'll go with I want to see his Rat Wolf in action. Hello. Yes. Yes, I will take the things. There he is. Man, these things evade like motherfuckers. What we got? Wow. I'm already gonna replace this. Pile of health. This is a lot more defense, and I think we could use that right now. It's time to say goodbye to that crit damage chance. Let's have another target. Oh, the enemies actually target him. I wouldn't have assumed that. I would have... Oh, I have another treasury that I probably should have put down sooner. So far, it's been pretty good about giving minor incremental upgrades while you're grinding. Yeah. I mean, for me, even dying, I've still managed to grab stuff to build upgrades and such. Provide any tips on building meadows and rock formations aside from the initial resources supplied with modern creations or any strategy placement. So, meadows you always want to put next to something that's not a meadow, because then they turn into blooming meadows. Normally, meadows heal for 2 HP at the start of each day. If you put them next to something else, they heal for 3. Which is a 50% boost to their effect, which is huge over the course of the game. I think the big thing about mountains Mountains aren't gonna do anything unless you put them adjacent to other rocks or mountains. So I think the ideal situation, once you get the mountain peak built by placing a 3x3 grid of rocks and or mountains, you want to make sure you always have a place to put mountains where they're going to be surrounded by at least a couple rocks or mountains. Rocks don't matter so much because they give you 2 HP on their own. They do give more for adjacent rocks and mountains, but obviously the effect of the mountain is much more pronounced. So I think in an ideal situation, you would probably want like maybe like alternating lines of like rocks and mountains and rocks and mountains with meadows around the outside of that. I think you really want to avoid placing meadows anywhere where they're not going to bloom, because you're just losing out on a huge amount of their potential. Main issue with this game, it seems to be like it wants to be an idle game, except you can't because you need to actively pay attention. I don't see that at all. I definitely don't think this is trying to be an idle game. I think it's a very different sort of strategy game. I think it takes like building elements. I think it takes building elements and RPG elements and turns them into a sort of strategy roguelike. Brain isn't quite wrapping itself around that reality. Where can I put you where you're not going to cause me trouble? How about here? Idle in the sense you're completely hands-off when it comes to movement and combat. That's different from an idle game, though. In my mind. I mean, we may just end up arguing semantics here, but like there's a lot of shit you have to do here that I feel like you don't have to do in an idle game. Mobile-esque? Mobile's not really a very useful descriptor. I think because it can refer to so many different things in the mobile space, because it is such a big section of the industry on its own now. Kind of like tower defense, where the actual combat plays automatically and all the game plays in the setup. That makes a bit more sense to me. I feel like there's a further refinement of like tower defense that you can do, but it's not occurring to me right now. It's a weird place. I just don't. I mean, that's legit. Yeah. Again, if it doesn't hit right for you, it doesn't hit right for you, and nobody's gonna blame you for that. I hadn't really thought about like the difficulty in defining what it is for people. Because I mean, Loop Heroes seem to take off so quickly on places like Twitch and YouTube that it seemed like people just kind of immediately got it, but that might not actually be the case. Described as a reverse tower defense, I guess that doesn't make much sense. I mean, it's like, you have the path. Yeah, it's tough, because you have the path, but you're not the enemies, and you're not building towers. It's like, I mean, I tried to describe it earlier as like you're building an adventuring engine. Like, you have this box, and an adventure is going to play out within the box, but you are assembling the pieces of it to define how that adventure plays out, determining what kind of monsters are going to be faced and how the hero is going to be equipped to face them. I don't know if that's actually a useful way to describe it. Tower assault? There's no towers, though! And I know that's not the important part of the distinction, but come on! Well, if these guys escape from you, you don't get anything, do you? Every tile is a tower, dummy. Choose your own adventure. Oh, I didn't have to think of that. Alright, crit damage chance. Oh, big evasion bonus. Good. Good. I think we're gonna replace that. It's evasion. It's evasion and counter. Or you can trade. Or just a dickload of evasion. We're at 16 right now. 21. I want some counter. Oh, I want attack speed, but I don't want to lose health. Get it. I'm gonna take some raw evasion. Every game is tower defense we think about. It's a board game with expendable random tiles for the playfield. Fuck it, this is my favorite MOBA. Spooters? Spoiters? James Spaderman? Easily, you can convert this to a tabletop tabletop board game pretty easily. That's true. Name a board game that the more tiles you add, the harder the game gets. Carcassonne. Novel definition of harder. I'll give you that, but all the interlocking pieces and required math would make this a nightmare run as a tabletop board game. Yeah. You'd have to abstract a lot of stuff. You'd have to, like, you couldn't do percentage-based anything in a board game. No one would tolerate that kind of math. Agricola? I've never played that. Oh yeah, Zombies! I actually have somewhere, I have no idea where it is now, I have the original release of Zombies. I used to play that with my roommates in college. That was really fun. Oh, I create a flesh golem. Fuck yeah. Wow, this demon dog is really helping. What do we got? No. No. Let's see here. Okay. Put this here. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna take Master Fencing. Agricola is a medieval subsistence farming by way of worker placement board game. That sounds like something that would very much appeal to me. I like the sound of that. Zombies is usually a big hit at house parties with your group. Zombies was fun. They made a ton of expansions for it too, didn't they? Just like a ton. Alright, I'm gonna start using some of these. And maybe we'll do a little bit of vampirism, I guess. Vampires make me nervous. I got enough of the, yeah, there we go. There's an Orb of Evolution. Just a little, just a tiny bit of vampirism. Not that much. Just a bit. Just a skosh. Used to be a good game to show people. Now I'd rather play as Feast for Odin to scratch the same itch without having the game try to kick me in the nuts at every turn. As a treat. a little bonus vampirism, just in case. Just if they're good. Oh, he killed my... they can kill your doggy. I guess that should have been implied from the life bar over its head. Well, I should have thought about that. Agricola is not a game play if you're intimidated by the thought of dozens of resource tokens. I bet none of you are aware of this. There was a SimCity card game back in the 90s. It was a CCG. I don't even remember if it had rare cards or if just even all the decks had different buildings. And these mad motherfuckers, when they made this game, decided that you would have basic like residential and commercial and industrial cards, right? And then you would have special ones that had areas of effect. And the way the game worked is when you played a card, you would collect money based on like what other buildings are around it, like how well you zoned it and whatnot. But then you would have the cards like police stations would be like +1 money to all cards within like a 2-card range. Or like the airport would be like +3 money. It'd be something absurd, like +3 money to adjacent commercial buildings and +1 money to buildings adjacent to that. And I tried to play it with my mom, who also loves SimCity. And it was just way the fuck too much to take to keep track of. Like, I felt like we needed to get out like colored yarn to mark the areas of effect for this shit. It was bonkers. I mean, best of intentions and all that, but fuck, it did not work. Like, at all. That was kind of my jam back in the 90s, though, with card games when I got into them. Because I got into the Decipher Star Wars card game. And bless their hearts, they tried so hard to make that game mimic, like, everything in the movie. Like, I'm sure their design principle was, we want to let players do every single thing they've seen in the Star Wars movie on their tabletop. And they just ended up with the most unnecessarily complex card game. It was ridiculous. Alright, I'm definitely using it. The Doik has an evasion bonus. Or I could just go for a shit ton of damage. Magic damage, damage to all, attack speed, shit ton of damage. Even more evasion? I can't really seem to find an armor upgrade. This is troubling. Man, I would love some attack speed though. But yeah, Decipher Star Wars was nuts. I have a billion of those cards too. I have a complete premiere set, the limited premiere, the black border one. I have a complete premiere set. I have an almost complete New Hope set. I have a lot of, I have a lot of Hoth and Tatooine and Cloud City, and then I have a little bit of Jabba's Palace, and I don't remember if I have anything past those. I think I have some like special edition commons and like Endor commons or something. I bought out a collector. I saw at a trade show. He thought he had already pulled out all the valuable cards, so he sold me these 2 giant boxes of Star Wars cards for like 20 bucks or something. And I think there were actually still some rare cards in there, but I've never gone through it and cataloged the whole thing, so not that I ever would. Scratch the SimCity itch without going into too ridiculous detail would be off-putting. Oh, you played the old Star Trek CCG. I knew about that from reading. I used to get Scry magazine to keep up with my Star Wars cards. The Star Trek game looked really, really interesting in that, like, it was almost like a solitaire thing, right? Where like you would basically take on missions, and you would build your deck to complete certain kinds of missions. That always sounded really cool, honestly. Sort of understood very briefly, long enough to play one game, and that fled your brain like it didn't belong in this reality. I still remember how to play. Someday I'd actually kind of like to do like a gameplay demo for y'all and show you how it works. Because it is genuinely cool how much effort they went to simulate stuff that happens in the movies. But man, I mean, I would read about. Oh wow, that was crazy. It was like miss, and then instant death. Tournament decks in that game were nuts. They were crazy, and the developers were so bad at keeping up with the meta in it. Keep in mind, if you have any nostalgia for old CCGs, you can pick up Tabletop Simulator and see exactly where everyone's still playing each and every one of them. I also recall getting the Wheel of Time CCG starter set, and that was complicated and had a bunch of fiddly token shit. No. I also had... I never got to play it, but it was another one that I bought off of a collector who didn't give a shit about it anymore. The Babylon 5 CCG was like, you would play as one of the factions, like the humans or the Minbari or the Centauri, and you would have like an agenda, and you would have like like overt political actions. It was all political. You would have like overt political actions you could play, and then you'd have like under the table things you could play, and I think there were things that you could like reveal only to specific players but not to other players. I have hundreds of those cards that I never actually got anybody together to play them with. The great regrets of my life, clearly. Wow, what a battle for my doggo friend to just not show up for. Holy God, that thing destroyed me. Jesus. Was Legend of the Five Rings the one that had the tournaments that influenced the story? Yes, I went to one of those. I played Legend of the Five Rings, and I went to tournaments, and I actually went to the national tournament in, I want to say 2004, when they ended the Four Winds storyline. And that was interesting, because, like, the whole storyline was that, like, at the beginning... Sorry, you're gonna have to put up with me, because you said the secret word. The storyline was that, like for this particular expansion, like I think it was the gold period, the Emperor had died, left behind, I think 3 legitimate heirs and like 1 illegitimate one, and they were fighting over, like ostensibly the battles in the game were over who was going to become the next emperor. And in the meantime, this new evil dude rose up in, he said the secret word! Rose up in the Shadowlands, which was like the zombie demon dark helllands or whatever. And so for the final tournament, the storyline was basically going to determine, they were going to determine who would, which of the heirs would go there and defeat the bad guy. Because each of the heirs was like a special card that you would put in your deck, and they would give you a favor if you satisfied certain results, certain circumstances. And I remember the guy who won with a Ratling deck, I think. So the storyline was this. I think the storyline was this crazy thing. Like one of the heirs like showed up with his army and was about to be overwhelmed, but then like the Ratlings surged forth from the earth and decided to like help out humanity in its time of need, and like stormed the evil guy's palace. And also the guy who won like really fucking hated one of the heirs because they had a super annoying ability, and I think specifically because of that they killed that character off in the battle. They had the writer. They had the writer for Legend of the Five Rings. He would come to the tournaments, and he would watch the matches, and he would write the lore as the like as soon as the match was over, he would fill in the storylines based on what just happened. So it was really cool. Like they would have the final match, it would end, and then like 20 or 30 minutes later, when they called him up to announce the official winner, they would also read out the storyline that just happened in front of everybody. I love Legend of the Five Rings. I was so into it. Yeah, it was, dude, it was absolutely next level nerd shit. Like, oh my god, was it ever. I don't think I'm making it home. Maybe. Let's see. Oh god. Fucking spider at the buzzer there. Tabletop game I thought would always make a cool tactical game was the old FASA game, Renegade Legion. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Aw, man, they didn't let me keep like any of my... Aw, they didn't let me keep the shit I actually needed. God damn it. It wasn't a flawless system, and there were a few abuses of it, mostly kicked ass. Use skulls to take... Wait, what? I totally missed that. There was an option to take everything? Oh, is that what... Oh, okay. Up at the top, okay. Keep that in mind for next time. That's really all I want, just that. I can build the library, though. So I'll go ahead and build a library, because that won't impact my ability to buy forests. So take all button in the upper right of the pop-up one. I don't think it would have been worth it for that, because I really just cared about getting an Orb of Evolution. I have to assume there's going to be better uses for. Okay, you need to check this guy out. You need to see this dude. I'm still trying to piece together stuff for 2 Commander decks and an OG Keyforge starter set. Wish it had been better than it was. Yeah, I don't think I would have used this skull for that. Ah, this pleasant smell of cellulose sheets and dried ink. The smell of books, to put it simply. Look at us, me, a scientist. Knowledge is my weapon, and you, a wanderer. Your weapons are, well, your weapons. And still, in spite of all the differences, at the end, we pursue the same goal, to know and save this world. Theory, knowledge, learning. We shall discover the world anew, my friend. Cool, good. What do I do? Ah, yes, I have the dunes now. Articles unlocked for books. It's wasn't paying attention to the interface, so it's specific to each of these. Yeah, Library Man's really missing out. I thought he might like this game because it does have a pretty interesting story to it. Are you ready for the lore? Why everything disappeared is a mystery, and why this wasteland is still here is a mystery too. You can't just call it a normal road. There are no footprints, no signposts, and no signs of any living beings anywhere near it. The uncanny nature of this road suggests it's probably a manifestation of an idea rather than an actual physical object. You've probably been a wanderer your whole life, so any space where you can travel is an indispensable part of your personality. Occupation. What? Okay, so it gets a gold border, so we know what we just shelled out for. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna get a fuck ton of books. Because otherwise it's gonna take an eternity and a half to unlock all of these, so. I also hope this is the only thing that books of memories are used for. Like, I really, 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 really hope. Do you upgrade? You do not upgrade. Good. Alright, so next part. Oh, so I can get the Alchemist 10 eventually. Blinking of vials, the unusual color smoke indicates iron is being transformed into gold, or something else is into something else. Unlocks alchemy, ability to craft jewelry, unlocks a 0 milestone golden card for the Intel Center's gold. Okay, I want a goddamn forest. That is really all I need in my life right now, is a forest. Smokey the Bear, where are you in my time of need? So laughing at them thinking they wouldn't get bullshit deck names, they left everything up to an algorithm. Oh, right. Right. I remember hearing about that. That was so bad. All right, let's try it again. And let's be a little bit more... Oh, Bookery. Replace your cards with random ones when you pass by. Collapses after 20 exchanges. Great. Maze of Memories. Does nothing. It takes up a lot of... What? I think the dot... I'm pretty sure the dot on the top of the card... No, that doesn't make sense. I still can't figure out what the fucking dot on top of the card means. I just don't know. Alright, well, I don't need that. Actually, you know what? I do want the Bookery. Dots on top are where you can play the card. You're right. Oblivion is what threw me off. So, full dot means it has to be placed on the road. Half dot means it needs to be placed adjacent to the road. Oblivion is saying you can blow up any of these. Now I get it. Now it makes sense. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's use the bookery, because the only things that sit in my inventory are things that I kind of don't want to use. Yeah, let's try that. All right. Expedition go. Doodly-doot-doot. Then wasn't there the TCG that did some cool stuff? Digital Cards got in trouble for ripping off a bunch of stuff from Magic the Gathering. Would not surprise me in the least. Not even remotely. I like the Keyforge removal of buying singles. What? This is interesting. I don't normally have a switchback that tight. We could make this absolute spooter hell over here. Speaking of which, I don't think I can actually resist doing this either. I think it's just going to happen. And we're going to let it happen. Get equipped with things that don't suck. We're dual axe roguing. Yes, please. And I like the little leather shoes. They're cute. They appeal to me. Pre-made Battlegrounds. Buying a pack of Keyforge is actually buying an entire random deck. It was an interesting idea. I remember hearing about it, but it sounded like they didn't do enough with it. Get equipped with things that don't suck. Skeletons. Let's put the skeletons over here. We can have a Spooter district. We can have a skeleton district. We can have a ruins district. I got cheese! 1 HP after killing an enemy. That's actually really nice. I would like to escape with that. Sometimes I think about getting into another CCG, but it feels like like yet another thing that I don't have time for. Yeah, I'd like to throw some defense on top of that. Arxes. Oh. Equal damage plus damage to all? Sure. Boots. That's a lot of magic damage. That's a lot of magic damage, friendo. Big boots early on is nice. Stacking cheese is a good cheese strat. Don't forget you can have multiple of the same supply item. Right. Bloop. Got back into TCG with the Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm happy for something a lot more casual. Does the Spooter district have the interwebs? You need to put a internet cafe over there. Vampires. I don't want vampire skeletons. No, I don't want. Do I want vampire skeletons? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't want vampire spiders. That's what I don't want. Got a bunch of random decks and we're given a print copy of the rules and we're told to teach anyone who came by. Wow. My 4-ish years with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm very glad to be phasing out of the fandom. So much toxicity. Oh, really? Does this do anything? Huh, meadows still bloom next to sand dunes. Our village next to vampire? Yes, Jess, I've heard about that one. I don't have villages in my deck right now. I was getting my shit absolutely pushed in by bandits and scarecrows. So, gonna do a Spooter Forest. A hungry Spooter Forest. Does it actually make sense to sprinkle together dunes and meadows? Because it doesn't seem like it matters what dunes are next to. Can I just patchwork this shit? Hello. Something. Oh right, you make things now. Wow, another one? Yeah, okay. Oh, I made a hungry grove. Yes. The biggest hurdle in demoing the game is a lot of demos have players stalling out against each other. That's a bad sign for the game in general. Vanguard peeps, I'm at chill. I hate the tournament rules, so stupid. Gotta use Vanguard sleeves, no D20s. Your playmat can be anything from another. What? What happens if you do multiple vampires? Desert doesn't have a combine, making you totally patchwork. Cool, okay. Cool. Magic damage, evasion counter, big pile of damage. I want the evasion. Ooh! Evasion plus evasion. And defense! God damn. Yes, please. And evasion! 51% evasion on loop 4. Game had a very different win condition from Magic the Gathering. People weren't used to working towards that and instead were trying to wipe out each other's forces. Y'all ever play Ascension? I played Ascension a little bit with my coworkers, and I really quite enjoyed that. You played Ascension? It is, yeah, it is fun. Damn, maybe we should play Ascension sometime. Still got it on your iPad? There's a Steam version of Ascension, isn't there? Is it decent? Is it okay? Played Solitaire on your iPhone, pretty fun. Best way to play is on iPad. What's up, Captain Swing? Ratwolf. Ratwolf was really interesting. Ratwolf was really useful. I feel like it's early enough to do Old Scars. I'm gonna go with Old Scars just because it's earlier. Yeah. Yeah, it's like if we're gonna do Old Scars, it has to be now. How you doing, Captain Swing? It's good to see you. I don't actually know why I'm doing this. I just want to. Fuzz 4 Jumpstart booster packs will be here tomorrow. Nice. Nice. Looks the same as iOS version. I recommend if you like Ascension. Oh, the Steam version? Okay, yeah, I might do that actually. Sit your bony ass down. No. Veto. Oh, what we got? Man, I don't know how I'm gonna top the shit I just got. I mean, most of this shit doesn't do anything. That's equivalent evasion just without defense. Yeah, it doesn't beat anything I have. Jumpstart boosters is different from normal boosters and meant to be played off the shelf. You buy 2 packs, sleeve them, and shuffle them to play. Each booster has a different theme and several versions of. Oh, that's cool. That's quite cool. Your cards don't get murdered by the constant reshuffling. The setup teardown time is basically eliminated. Your 2 largest complaints about Ascension. I do remember the setup for Ascension taking like ages. Like taking a really long time. So yeah, that would actually appeal. I'm doing this because I want to put rocks next to them. Don't at me. Oh, there's a space version too? Why mountain penis? I feel like you just answered your own question. Why not mountain penis? Dwarven dong. Oh, I hate Foresight. I hate Foresight so much. So much. I hate it. Dingus the Derek. Yeah, doing a late night stream, so we want someone to raid him. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, definitely, Manic. I'm gonna be going for a little bit, and then we'll we'll jump over your stream. Good stuff. People are asking a lot of questions about the mountain penis that are answered by the mountain penis. Hey, what's up, library man? FYI, keep a GPG tab open at least 50% of the time you're live and playing a game that you don't care for. I love. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. This is a really neat game. I don't know how much you've looked into it, library man. This one actually has a really cool story. It's just you kind of get it through bits and pieces as you play it. Like, it's not like a steady drip feed of information. Let's critical damage, though. That's basically what I already have. Man, I got like a really, really good equipment drop, and now I'm not like getting anything. Old ass Nintendo Autostow. So yeah, Nintendo, what's our next NES game? Solar Jetman on Saturday. Very excited to finally beat that one. I've had it for a long time. Stage drip feed, take you haven't unlocked the encyclopedia yet? Yes, we just got that. And I unlocked the encyclopedia, and I just got the library. So I am, oh, hello. Treasury that I now can't really place anywhere with ease of access. It's longer. It only gets bigger, chat. Biggest issue with Keyforge is a random nation keeping the Star Trek nation. I hate it. When is the next non-Nintendo game? You're looking at it. Next non-Nintendo game. When we finish, I hate to tell you this, buddy. When we finish this, we're going. When we finish Final Fantasy IX. Oh, right. So Final Fantasy IX ends tomorrow night. After Final Fantasy IX, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy I on chill nights while we pick a new chill game. Library man, if you want to nominate chill night games, nominations are open right now. So go to it. When I finish Loop Hero, I think we're going back to Prey Moon Crash, which we're probably not going to be too into either. There's just no reaching some people. I picked up a platformer today, the Record of Lodoss War Metroidvania, that's on Steam. It's in early access right now. It gets a full release on the 27th. I'm thinking about maybe sticking that in to... I'm maybe thinking about sticking that into the rotation, maybe before we do Moon Crash. But we'll see. No, Library Man, your vote is not worthless. I like giving people the opportunity to weigh in on what we should be playing. Like this is something that I choose to do because I like hearing what people are interested in seeing. You know, I have all the power I need to just arbitrarily pick something for me to play. So if I'm opening up nominations and votes for something, that means I am actively looking for people to get back to me with what they want to see. Elections have consequences. I need to place this Grove too. Why haven't I got a bookery? I want a bookery. I'm very disappointed by my lack of bookery. Thanks, Library Man. I do appreciate that. Say the magic word, you get a fucking bookery. Bookery is adjacent. Okay. Oh god, if I did this, it would shuffle them twice. If I did this, it would shuffle them 3 times. I can do that. Put Bookery near Vampire Mansion. I don't think I can put it right next to him. But actually do that? I do actually want to do that. Put more ruins over here. I'm a little worried this next loop's gonna kill me, but I kind of don't care. I want to see what's gonna happen. These high tier weapons over low tier are good options. Raw damages are too important. I'm kind of seeing that. The thing is, I don't have any weapons higher than this though. I mean, I could replace this guy, but I almost feel like the evasion bonus is more useful. Let me get back to camp and we'll try something. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure this thing's ever gonna be done. What is that on the bottom? What do you mean, what's that on the bottom? A hot librarians or vampires, another hot... The creature that you killed? Oh, it was a swarm of bats. So, Chapter 2 vampires have an ability called Bloody Pets. Summons bats after health drops below 50%. So see, there you go. Now we have a swarm of bats. I want a doggo. Take that. I don't think I can... Oh, that was cool. I don't think I can really afford to hang around for another loop, so I think we're getting out of here. But I will place... I think I can finish one of these? Possibly, maybe. Yeah, I can. Oh, it just has layers like an onion. But now you give me some good shit. Why is there a counter on the Bookatorium? Because it only works 20 times, and then it shuts down. It actually has a limit on its uses, so yeah, I'm gonna get while the getting's good. But we'll do one more loop. I don't like the thief roguelite. Actually, now that I've got a better feel for them, I kind of like them more than the warrior, honestly. But I tell you what, for this last run, we'll do the warrior, and because I don't want to get completely lost on any of the classes in this. All I need are 2 more pieces of living fabric. That's it. Literally it. That's all. That's all. And apparently I spent all my orbs of things, Duda thingy who's fingers. Coherence is not my strong point at the moment. All right, yeah, let's do one more. We will do one more run as a warrior. And we will. Okay, you cannot use a breastplate as a shield. Technically, you could use a breastplate as a shield, but I guess this game is not. I clicked out. I guess. Oh God! Wait! I clicked out of lots of things. Hang on. Okay. It's fine. Nobody panic. Everything is under control. Smelters, the other thing you want to focus on. Yeah, I remember you and Bacon Copter were real big on smelters. So I want a forest so bad though. The one last thing I want to accomplish tonight is getting a fucking forest. All right, spooters. We'll do the spootering. We'll put the battlefield over here. Put you over there. hang on. Settle something for me once and for all. Plus 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. Is adjacent all 8 squares or just the 4 cardinal squares? Thank you. Yeah. That has been bothering me. I honestly don't know why I didn't ask sooner. Vampires. Depends on the tile type too for some things, unless it's been patched. I'm gonna put them here. I wanna do a vampire bookery. That's right, we get rings! I totally forgot rings were a thing. Big Mountain has an adjacent bonus too? Okay, good. Good. Doink. Doink. That's not. I feel like defense is gonna do me more good at this point. I kind of want to put villages back in the deck too, but I need to take some stuff out. I kind of like everything we got at the moment. Uh-oh. He mimicking. Just don't care what it is, using it. Don't care what it is, using it. Okay, stuff. Things. The cemetery we'll put here. Blood Grove. I hate clots. I kind of want to do clots again sometime, but they're scary. What do I got going on anyway? All right, bunch of evasion on this Dirk. Magic damage, defense, and counter. Defense 6, attack speed, regen, and evasion. All right, I have decent evasion for a warrior at the moment. I'm not gonna complain about that. Ruins. Okay. Oh, and I have a meadow. And more desert. Seems really dumb. Bunch of evasion on this Dirk sounds like you're insulting someone. Would I do that? Come now. So crass. Spooters. Yeah, I'll take that. Man, I gotta be honest. I kinda miss the giant, just hell drop of equipment every time you pass the cozy camp. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's better. More damage, less evasion. Yeah. You were surprised how short this game was? I thought it was 100 hours game, it was 30 hours game. That's actually... Oh, I got ham. 5 HP at the start of each day. Sweet. I haven't been messing with my supply stuff. Damn. I have to do that. I'm actually relieved to hear that. I would like to stream this game to its conclusion, but I'd also like to not spend the rest of my natural life doing it. Alright, yeah. Distraction ham deployed. They know my weakness. dare they? Wow, I heard him go crack. Yeah. Not yet. I'm trying to remind myself not to get so attached to existing equipment just because of its modifiers. Like, build is certainly important. I think those raw stats are pretty good. Those guys are gonna fuck up. God. Spooters? Spooters? Spooter camp? Camping with spooters? Got another mirror. Get off me. Oblivion! Goodbye. Very useful. Take Awaken Fragment. Regen and evasion. Counter's high enough. Boost defense. Magic damage. Evasion could be helpful. Admittedly. I technically have enough living fibers right now for what I want. So we can technically leave at any time. I do want metal for Smithy, but honestly, I think that's gonna come way slower with the warrior. Because I think you get a lot of natural metal just from like the giant drop of equipment from the rogue, just shoving stuff off every loop. All attack speed counter, sure. Less defense, less counter. Awesome. Sign my ass up. You only need 3 whole bits more. Oh, really? I didn't realize how close I was. Attack speed and counter. I have basically no evasion stats in them. No, I don't think so. Mountain. So you get a giant load as the rogue? Why do you think I've been playing them all night, dude? It speaks to me. Speaks to me on a... I forgot vampirism was a stat. I forgot you even existed. Yeah, let's move up. Sure. All more counter. All right, suddenly we're doing vampirism. One of these days, maybe next stream, I'm actually gonna try. I'm actually gonna try swamps. I know y'all have warned me about them, but it seems kind of silly to have a card that I just never use ever. I want to know what they do. I know what they do. I want to see them in action. I want to see for myself. Damage, defense. No! No, my mountain dong has a crook in it now. Oh, God. Never gonna hear the end of that. Flaccid mountain dong. Make infamous double Oh, when you put it like that, how could I resist? Damage, defense, attack speed, yeah. I have almost all orange stuff. That's cool. Splint from my Magnum Dong. This looks really dumb. Is this actually like... Is there not something smarter I could be doing with this? Something more sensical? Damage to all defense. Gen. No. Glad we went for the slime first there. Spooters! The spootering continues. Ah, I can finally use my freaking Blood Grove. I'm gonna use it. Use it here. So, do cards actually have rarities? Like, is the Bookery actually rarer than other cards? Because this is our second run with it in the deck, and it's only shown up once. Admittedly, that first run didn't go particularly far. But I feel like I've seen... Well, that was the first Grove for this run, and first Road Lantern, so... I don't know. Confirmation bias? Curious to ask what the circles at the top hypothetically mean you're gonna get shafted some runs. No, we figured out the circles. The circles tell you where you can place the cards. Full circles mean they go on the road. Half circles mean they go adjacent to the road. And the reason why Oblivion has all of them is it can blow up anything, anywhere. Damage to all and defense. Lose attack speed? Sure. I should have equipped this first. I should have equipped this first in case there was some kind of achievement for all orange stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. I never really put any thought into it. It's been bothering me. Like, I really wanted to know what it meant. And now I finally do. Assuming it doesn't actually mean something completely different, and that's just a very interesting, hey, Bookery! That's just a very interesting coincidence. Yeah, let's put you over here. Right angle one. Circles are personal honor, which you only get if you pay full and they're in your clan. Classic. Really excited to get past the Bookery with all these lanterns and shit. Although I would really like to use Oblivion before I pass it. Wow, seriously? Okay. Maybe I should use some of these. Actually, yeah, because I don't want these guys getting out of hand. We should probably get our skeletons under control, too. Actually, no. We'll keep that. Second thought, strong aftertaste. If your HP drops slow net, your regeneration is doubled. I don't think I've seen Dominant Mass before. I'm not sure the math works out on that being particularly useful. Because that's what? I'm doing 19 to 29 damage now. I'm just thinking 20%, like if I get my defense to 20% of that is 4. Alright, yeah, let's try it. Did we get Dominant Mass the first night? I probably died before really noticing a difference. Okay, yeah, that actually kicked my damage up 22 to 33. Okay. Hey, look, another bookery. Let's put this one. Let's put this one here. And wove. Some more. I gotta start putting these over here if I'm gonna finish these. Wow, that's nice. That's not. Man, if I could just have an orange piece of armor, I feel such swag. Peak swag. Cool. Okay. I actually do want to place those. Those are. Turn into a mountain? Okay. Yeah. Bookery is neat. I wonder what happens to it when you finish it. I'm very curious about that. Oh, I'm sure it's stuff. There's always stuff in this game. Stuff is always happening. Wow. Wow. Fucking wow. Okay. This is vampirism, turn to evasion. Man, I just want the damage. Fuck. I'm getting really good drops this time. Like, really intensely good drops. That's crap, though. That's garbage. I did get the medal. And a miner's pick. This one's actually going really well. Hello, what's up? Is Loop Hero a cycle killer? I don't know, but we are killing it tonight. There we go. What am I? Oh, too good. Aha! Jesus. We lose out on vampirism and damage to all, but that's a lot of defense. I'm gonna take. Yeah, now it's a mountain key. I mean, what else would it be? Nah, let's bookery you. It occurs to me I've placed a lot of deserts. All creatures' HP is lowered by 13%. I still have over 800 though. That's going okay. Plenty of metal now. Ah. Yeah, actually. Hopefully that 8% evasion wasn't making the difference. Attack speed and evasion. Lose magic damage to all. Nah, we'll keep what we got. I thought this run was going to be a lot shorter than it is. Frankly, I wasn't expecting to do well. Although I might... okay. Health is starting to get low, and I don't really think... I don't really want to fight the boss, so... Actually, yes, I'll take that. Still haven't figured out what the spooky noise means. I'm kind of just ignoring a lot of the noises this game makes, because I don't know what the fuck they're for. It's not text. Yeah, let's go for it. It's a jump scare. Cracked him right in his head. I mean, that's just a straight. Yeah, that's just a huge straight upgrade. I can't deny that. This is the way Oddish talks. No. Magic damage, more damage to all, regen per sec evasion. Yeah, so that's the danger. Them attacking you from behind. I got another bookery, that's cool. Treasury. Yeesh. Oof. Not me that much rating. Jesus Christ. 20 damage to all is significant though. I'll keep that. I think the counter chance is helping me get through this area. And wow, I actually did manage to finish it. Incredible. Unbelievable. One more runes. Think you make another loop? Nah, we're out of here. I think I'm good. This is going really well. I think it's possible. Like, I don't think it'd be, well, no, this might be a problem. This and this could really screw things up. So, but yeah, I'm escaping with all my loots. I'm very happy with what I got. Because I can actually build the smelter now. I can actually build the smelter and the forest. So yeah, let's do smelter. This is... Well, we're getting more base HP now. We'll get the Storm Temple card and the Arsenal Golden card, which is cool. You'll go here. Fucking Anchor Beard over here. Yo, what a nice smelting barrel. Throw in some more coal, scrap metal away. Hey lad, you know what the secret of sturdy armor? The sturdy body beneath it. Ha! I can make everything sturdier. Even a simple shirt or some socks. Which do you prefer? Travel far under a sail like this, no storm will stop you. And you know why? Because the storm will be on your side, laddie. Nice. Also, woods. Oh, interesting. Okay. I know the secret of a boomerang beard. Yes. Wow, it's a forest. Yep, forest. Solid wood. Truly unbelievable. Yeah, I get it. I know what a forest is. Shining example of perennial evergreen flora. Making fun of me? That's how a log or plank looks before it dies. So exciting. Yeah, you're definitely making fun of me. Alright. What else? Okay, will this unlock the lumberjack? The grim but skilled lumberjack prefers the company of trees and his axe. After an expedition, it gives you one stable branch for every completed loop, but no more than the amount of tiles around the lumberjack's hut. Unlocks the ability to craft furniture if the supply depot is built. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I think I might go for the crypt next. Because this is going to be a new class, the necromancer. Oh, I didn't even notice the war camp here. Obstacle course, the training dummies, and a grumpy old war veteran, enough to make you live a bit longer in battle. Increases hero's strength by 4%. Unlocks the outpost card. That could also be cool. But yeah, I think I want the crypt next. I think I want to go ahead and get the crypt. Since we have the Intel Center already, we'll get the Ancestral Crypt as well. Oh yes. Oh yes, Captain Swing. I have a type, don't you know? So, we're not going anywhere, but we did get new cards. Several, in fact. Forest. Yeah, +1 hero attack speed. Storm Temple. Strikes 2 random targets in its range with lightning every 5 seconds. Lightning cannot be evaded. Effects of multiple temples can stack. Ancestral. The Arsenal. Creates an additional item slot, lowers item quality by 15%. Oh, so, okay. So are golden cards, like, big trade-offs? Arsenal. Are golden cards like, yeah, like big drawback, big benefit, that sort of thing? Bid Arsenal is huge and are present in the Starving Expedition. Okay. I guess we should play. We'll experiment with them next time. Definitely experiment with them next time. Also, that last run went really good. I feel like it might actually be making some progress through chapter 2. Yum. Cheese. Let me redo my supply real quick, because I haven't even been paying any attention to this. So let's see. +1 defense, +1 HP after killing an enemy, 5 HP at the start of a day, redirects lightning. There we go. 10 max HP, base HP for each food item. Well, we're gonna do food items for sure. Red meat and cheese. Makes a whole damn sandwich. Max HP for resources. Maybe it's the jeweler's lens that's been helping me. Check the crafting menu and scrap what you don't want. Let's see. +1 defense. I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna get rid of the miner's picks. I really don't care about these. Those are gonna make metal and other stuff? That's good. Cool, okay. Oh, this would turn into one of those orbs I don't have. That's the same kind of tool, okay. Cool. 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 All right, gang. Well, I dare say that was an extremely productive evening of Loop Hero. Making good progress. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Drake Nell. I'm really pleased I was able to beat the chapter 1 boss again. I'm really pleased that I seem to be getting the hang of Rogue. I think I kind of like playing the Rogue more than I do the Warrior, honestly. I like lots of big hits, and I like evasion. I just got a stronger donger. Definitely the big stone-ridged one. Oh wow, it's raining here. Oh, yeah. Last bosses, thank you so much for the raid. You're just in time. We're wrapping up. We're gonna raid somebody else. What were you playing tonight, dude? Oh man. I hope you're playing Loop Hero, because this game is awesome, and I think you would really like it a lot. Dark Souls, should've known. I could have guessed, really. Nice. You want for the Switch? Ah, oh yeah. Actually, that's a good call. This would be really good on Switch, wouldn't it? Great thing to just pop out and do a run or two, whenever, wherever. Oh god, imagine laying in bed with this with the Switch on your chest, playing Loop Hero. Kono Hula, dude, thank you so much for gifting a sub to the Last Bosses. I really appreciate that. It's very generous of you. Very generous indeed. Last Bosses, you might actually get some use out of my GG emote. I'm very proud of that one. I didn't make it, certainly, but I got a really great artist to make it. That and the RIP emote. Love those. Okay. I'm just gonna ramble all night if I don't get on with this. So, okay. Schedule. Tomorrow night, we are finishing Final Fantasy IX. We're going to do like 1 or 2 more things, and then we're going in that final dungeon, and we're beating that final dungeon. Doing this. It's happening. Friday, we're doing a multiplayer night. We're doing Among Us. My first time ever playing Among Us. Anyone is welcome to join. Community multiplayer night. So if you are among us, of an Among Us persuasion, you can play Among Us. Saturday, we're playing Solar Jetman on NES. Monday is when we'll be back on more of Loop Hero. So if you're here for Loop Hero, mark a calendar. Monday. You can, if you want, come for the other stuff I do. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. So you know. Let me go ahead and put myself up here for tomorrow night. It's a good place for Final Fantasy games. Place for me to live. All right, gang. I would say let's find somebody to raid, but we know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Manic, our dear friend Manic, who has just started a. Why'd you write back? Who has just started a Link to the Past randomizer. So let me send you all over there. We will all have a lovely evening together, won't we? All right, gang. Thanks again for coming out. Last Bosses, thanks again for the raid. Perfectly timed as well. But you might enjoy Manic's stream as well. He does Link to the Past randomizers. Really fun to watch. Really interesting stuff. Thanks to everyone who came out. Thanks for joining me for our Loop Hero adventures. Hopefully, if I don't see you tomorrow, or Friday, or Saturday, hopefully I'll see you on Monday for more Loop Hero. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.